Welcome, guys, to the snowstorm. Happy Thursday to y'all, wizarding people. Today, I have special guests on the platform here, James XpectoGO. Welcome.
I got the glasses. Yo, what's good? No,
This is like the second time only you've been on
oh
this channel, right?
yeah. I've
The
been
last
with
time,
you. Yeah,
last time we did it was when before Hogwarts Legacy even came out.
yeah, it was.
Such a long time. How are
Yeah,
you
we've done
doing?
a ton of group streams together, but
Yeah.
nothing just you and I on your channel since, like you said before, Harvest Legacy, which was a fun
Yes.
one. Couple plus Unite.
Right. But welcome. How are you doing, James? How is your week to week day? How are you liking hustling all the time?
It can get tiring sometimes, but I try to enjoy every little thing I can. But yeah, this week has been crazy. Had a little bit of surgery and stuff, and
Oh,
that was what Tuesday. It's turned right around. Had a stream yesterday and video go out
wow.
Monday, and today here with you. Got a video tomorrow. Then community this Saturday. So family's going out of town tomorrow, so it's always something. But honestly, you really appreciate the downtime when you
Right.
get it. So you appreciate this stuff, so you appreciate the other stuff. So how are
Yeah.
you?
Oh man, I am so so I feel like the last time I had a day off was when my family visited me for my birthday.
Are you serious, Ben? That was a minute ago.
That was that was it. That was it. And I think before that, maybe a couple of years ago. Like
Gracious.
all the
Yeah,
time. And
yeah.
right now, I feel like I'm running on the last, like not even like every day, it feels like my phone is on 10% of battery and I kept charging it just a little bit. So I need time. But
Facts. Facts. Well, Sue calls me out on that like all the time. She's like, "Why is your battery like always so low, like all the time?" I was just
I
like,
know. Yeah.
"That's how it is."
But because ever since Hogwarts Legacy kind of went down, I had to get back to, oh no, like before Hogwarts Legacy, I was doing part-time job.
Hmm.
I'm also like delivering groceries and whatever.
Hmm.
And I had 2 days off. But then when I started doing YouTube, I filled in those days off and I
Yeah.
had none. And it kept
Gracious.
going all the way till now.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay. So if there's anyone who's looking for videographer or editor, um, there's email in the about section of my channel. So yeah. But by the way, guys, if you haven't heard about James, make sure I don't know, you've been probably living under a rock. He's an amazing community person of the wizarding world here, always doing
Oh.
amazing shows. They are shows, they're not just live streams. So make sure to be checking out every Wednesday, Wizarding
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just want to check with the chat just a little bit. We have Joe. Congrats on the first on the launch of your channel, by the way.
Hey, that's right, Joe Mack. That's right. That's right.
Yes,
Congrats.
yes,
Welcome to the
congrats.
grind.
And Steph is in the chat as well. Trisha.
Hey, what's up, Trish? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The peeps. I'm slowly sharing all this stuff right now too while I'm here.
Yes, Steph, definitely. Life is a marathon, and especially YouTube is a marathon. But yeah, it's in the grinding stage. But I wish someone would gift me a day off. But I don't
Yeah.
know who would that be.
Who I tell you, who?
Yeah,
Gosh.
I only myself I can do that. I'm sure, and I think I need to do that because it's like, I don't know if you watch Bob's Burgers.
Mm-hmm.
There's one episode where he got like overworked and he was just losing it. There's
Mm-hmm.
that one episode there, like the
That's where
family
we're at.
made him take a day off. So I think I need a family to do that, but my
Yeah.
family is in Alabama.
Well, luckily, I know for me, the family's going out of town. I would go out of town with them, but it's for I can't really go anywhere because after the surgery. So I'm just gonna chill this weekend,
Oh.
hang out with the community. I think Saturday, but outside of that, I'm just gonna try to rest. I don't know if I'm gonna edit or anything, so gotta relax, man.
See, that's the thing. When you stay at home for too long, like that's my thing. If I need to rest from just have a day off, I need to get out of the house because if I'm in the house, I see the computer, I'm like, well, what? I'm not doing anything, but might as well just make a thumbnail for
You
something
feel
or
guilty for not
browse,
doing
and then
something.
I end up
Yep,
working. I end up working and
yep,
stare at the screen.
yep. I hate
uh,
that. I hate
but
that.
anyways, today's theme of a stream is ranking the entire card list of entire game, and I
Yeah.
have a list. A thing is set up. I have two monitors, so my
Looking
mouse is lost.
professional. I like
Okay,
it.
here we go. So I have the tier list,
Mhm.
and we're gonna be ranking every single one of these guys. I'm scared, but here it doesn't look like much. Look, it's just they're all grouped together except McGonagall. She's
Yeah.
I haven't added her. We'll keep her in our thoughts and prayers until the last moment. We'll rank her last. We'll do that. But this is in alphabetical order. But
Oh, okay.
before we do that, James, how are you liking Magic Awakened so far?
Man, I have not been able to like put it down, and not that I want to. Like outside of like everything that happened this week, I play probably on average 3 to 4 hours a day. Not continuously, but I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying the community aspect of just being able to play with the community, man. Because like you and I, we covered Hogwarts Legacy, and we loved it. Loved the experience. Like one of the best, if not one of the best, third party games ever. But Magic Awakened, it brings that multiplayer aspect that I did not know I was missing until I started playing it. And I knew I was looking forward to it, but
Mhm.
being able to share dorm room with my friends, we call it the Huffle Husbands. And then I'm over here taking classes with like Step A and all my
Right.
moderators. And then I'm doing duels with so many cats. We have like five XpectoGO social clubs and everything. Like
Nice.
I'm loving this game and just being able to play with others and stuff. And it's so deep too. I just finished
Mm.
story 2 and I'm going into story 3.
Oh
Story's
yeah.
amazing. I mean, there's so much to do in this game and you can get lost just finding stuff. So I'm loving it. How about you?
Yeah, I totally agree. There is a lot of the aspect where you can kind of get lost and buried in something. I love
Mhm.
just exploring and sometimes flying around, even though
Yes.
there's not too much like we
Mhm.
used to like Hogwarts Legacy, but still, it's pretty cool. And like the way everything is built is like origami. It's
Oh,
so unique and different.
the artwork is just. I think we had talked about it not too long ago. I won't
Hmm.
disclose anything, but we had talked about it long ago. Like what drew you to Magic Awakened,
Mhm.
and yo, the IP obviously we're all Harry Potter Wizarding World like nerds, Potterheads fans, like whatever you want to call us. But the
Right.
art style, oh my gosh, it just
Yeah.
for whatever reason just fits perfectly with the Wizarding World, and it's so eye catching and eye popping. So totally agree with that.
Welcome back, Joe. We were congratulating you on your launch of your channel.
Oh
Welcome
yes,
to
yes,
YouTube.
yes. The claw,
Yes.
the crow.
Um,
Sorry, the crow.
and hey, Pete, what's going on?
Hey, what's good, Pete? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well.
Happy Thursday. Yeah, we're about to jump in. There's 75. We'll have to spend. We'll be talking about things. Okay, how good do you know the cards, James? Have you
I know the cards pretty well.
Mhm.
Again, we're you and I started when the global launch hit, and it's like a month now, and I feel like I have a grasp on a lot of the cards. There's still one card I don't have, which is the Draco Legendary Companion card. That's the
Really?
one
Okay.
card I do not have, but I have everything else. So I have 75 out of the 76 officially, even though we're gauging the 75 right now.
Right. Oh, okay. So from all of them, I don't have I have more. I don't have more than you don't have.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how, but because I have two accounts, one on PC, I'm playing like to record footage for like videos,
Right.
and then I have a secondary account on the phone that's on the North American, the Opalai. So on both, I have pretty upgraded Malfoys. Oddly, I got them so many times, but I never got Orb of Water. It's my desired card.
Really?
And the Diabolica, the the
Oh,
fire.
Protected Diabolica.
Yes, Protected Diabolica. That one looks so cool. When someone casts it, I'm like, yo.
Right. It is one of the best looking cards in regards to
yeah.
on the field.
And okay, so we have to. What are we going to be grading the cards by? So one thing is the usage, right? How useful is the card? We have to take in consideration that. Two, it's MP, because a card can be useful, but if it's 7 MP, then it kind of, you got to wait. You cannot cast it all the time. Then the appeal. How does it look? How does it? So the three categories. We have to categorize on three things. And probably fourth is like compatibility, because it's hard. Of course, it's hard to judge one card by itself because you have to combine them in combos,
right. Especially with like echoes and strategies and stuff. Yeah.
But at the same time, like there are some cards that are like, well, you can buff it, but even with the buffs, it doesn't really help me.
Yeah. Much. Now I'm tempted, and hear me out. I'm tempted to add a fifth possible one, and you might have already covered it, but just overall usage. Can this card be used not just in duels, but in the forest, social adventures, even classes, might be clutch there. So something to think about when we're gauging these cards as well.
Right. Okay. All right. So how about we start with the first little guy we have is Akoyo.
Yo, I think it's underrated. I think Akoyo is really underrated. Because it stuns. It also like prevents a player not only like pulling you in, pulling you towards, which is great for like a snake deck, because snake required is good for close combat. Every cast, I think it's like every other or every 2 casts, you're able to use snake. So it's clutch there with a snake deck, but it's also clutch if you got like a Walking Willow and stuff. But the caster is unable to cast for a period of time, so they're unable to use any spells with that. So I think it's low key underrated. Is it 3 MP or 4?
It is 4. It is 4. So it's in the same range as like Incendio and Acrobenchula Venom. So like I think it's as useful as Incarcerus, but also it like pulls the enemies close to you.
Yes. I'm about to look. I'm looking at my cards decks now. Like I want to make sure, because the thing is, I love the design also.
So I'm thinking about putting it in the middle at B. So like, okay, let's also, I'm putting it right here just for now. We'll verify. Okay, the tiers. Of course, the D is like the least useful. The S is superior. It's like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the highest MP. We'll find out. We'll see what's the best card. Maybe there's gonna be a couple.
Maybe. But I really think it's a low-key good card. Good card.
I'm like tempted between B and C.
Yeah. I'll say B, because also the damage output as well in the control.
Right.
Like it's a 4-star damage.
And plus, like it has good combination. I've seen Roxy, for example, was pairing it with the Glacius, and it does amazing.
Yeah. What is chat saying?
Let's see, guys. B or C?
C is single target, low key, doesn't get played enough, says Sean. Shout out. What does Stefe say, Ben?
It works great if when boosted in scoops all the enemies. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it works. It's similar to Incarcerus, but also pulls them together. And it's
Yeah, I'm good with either C, a high C. I mean a B. I think B is a good safe spot right now.
Yeah. We'll start with B. That's good.
Okay.
High B. Sean says B. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. Let's go Acrobenchula Venom.
I wish this card was more useful. I
Yeah.
honestly say C right now.
See, okay, I kind of feel about it too, mostly because it doesn't really affect flying enemies,
Right.
and it just like you cast, well, majority of them, it kind of stays there. Yeah.
Ooh, Stephanie said D. Okay,
D.
so okay, I'm okay with D. The only reason I say C is because I interviewed Grace Rolick, who's the voice of Robin Thistlewave, who actually says the spell. So, so I'm biased.
You're biased there.
Don't listen to me.
I actually might put it in D, but because it gives, like, it slows the enemies down, and if you trap them, they're gonna be like, oh, they will take some damage before getting out. So
yeah,
I'll put it in C.
To avoid though.
Yeah.
And like in the Forbidden Forest, everybody moves around, so you really can't use it there. You really can't use it in social adventure as well. I don't see it doing as well in class, maybe against the troll, but even it'll maybe slow the troll down in there. I don't know.
You know what? I think that's true. Also, like, just I'm thinking myself, so many people would use it on me, and I would be like, whatever.
Yeah.
Just walk around it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it forces you to use up your movement cards. So there's that. So that's a possibility. But AoE cards, there's so many better ones. There really are.
I agree. Okay. Plus, I'm like, every time I'm building a deck, like a new one trying to experiment, I avoid this one.
Yeah.
So let's put it in D. So that's like the least used card. Yeah. Now, this is Acrobenchula Nest or Spider Nest. It is level 5 MP. It's a lot. And I would put it, I feel like it could be C, or I don't know, because it's slow, I feel like.
So this is another thing that is like good in certain situations. And the high MP cost, I believe this is a summons as well. There's so many better 5 MP summons that it doesn't feel worth it at all. It's a great card for the Neville deck, just like the Dragon Egg and the Unicorn. S tier staple for Neville decks. Yes, thank you, Sean. Yes. Thank you, Sean. So, but that's for duels. I don't see it being good in social adventure. I honestly don't see it being as good in Forbidden Forest, not even classes. So maybe I would say it's better than Acrobenchula Venom.
Because it kind of does its sort of job. When the spider dies, it leaves the Acrobenchula Venom on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's higher MP. See, that's why I'm struggling. Let's put it higher. Yeah.
We can do low C. We'll do low C.
Let's do C. Yeah.
Yeah. What is chat saying?
Hey, welcome, Nicholas. Welcome. We're ranking every card in Magic Awakened. Doing good so far. How are you doing? Yeah.
It can overwhelm opponent if placed correctly, says the Flash. The Venom field is a damage tick plus slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have it there. Let's have it.
Yeah, we're not married to these placings. We can always arrange.
Yeah,
especially when we start getting more.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Aguamenti, 5 MP.
Oh, A.
You put A? Okay.
Yeah,
I was thinking A or B, but yeah, it's a very good card. It does a lot of damage. You can move around while casting it. It lasts for a decent amount of time. What are the good pairings for it?
Oh man, Aguamenti. I mean, it's a spell card, so I mean, obviously you can use it with like a Hermione deck. It's great, I think, in PvP. Well, in duels. But it's also clutch in the forest. I think it's like it would be S tier if they didn't remove the card boost that you had in the Forbidden Forest, because Akoyo could take out cats.
Right. Yeah.
Especially boosted to like legendary or mythical. Akoyo would do damage in the Forbidden Forest in the team exploration. But I think it's great in duo duels, like if somebody's occupied with like a summons deck, and then you just come in and just start blasting it with Akoyo. Like Akoyo is so good.
It is, yeah. I feel like I would put it in S only if it had 4 MP. But because of 5,
right.
Because I feel, it's a really good card. It's a really good card and fun to see. It's like, you know, they're like streams of water shooting down. It's good also to destroy statues. By the way, guys, if you're struggling with Pure Totem Locomotor, you can cast either that Akoyo and then finish it with Aguamenti. It will be super fast.
Yeah. If it was easier to aim, it would be S tier. Yeah, it is hard to hit cats.
Yeah. All right. By the way, guys, in the chat, let me know if you would like the background music to be a bit louder. Please let me know.
Yeah.
Please let me know. Because I don't know, like, the way I'm hearing it on my end, I don't really know how you hear it on your end. All right. How to deal with Orb of Water. Okay. There are ways. I think Rhetoric and Jor did a video on that. How to counter it. And
Expulso.
Yeah. So basically there are some spells that you can cast at the opponent, and then the opponent drops the Orb of Water. So basically that's one of the ways. Or you can run away. Just run. Like another thing, try to not be grouped if you're doing duo duels. Be separated from each other. So it will take time for them to scoop you up together.
Yeah. But yeah, Expulso is just immediate. Like I always save Expulso just to see if somebody has Orb of Water in their deck before I use it. Because sometimes Orb of Water just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, oh no, I don't want to be in the water. So yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, great.
How about now, guys?
Ooh,
I raised the volume.
Yes,
if you can hear it now.
Right here for me.
Okay. All right.
Ooh,
faintly. Okay. I'm just sorry, guys. Just calibrating the stream ever so slightly. And let's do this guy. All right. Back to y'all. Better. All right. Thank you. Now we have for first A tier. That's Aguamenti. Now we have Ashwinder, level 3. It's the little snake that comes up and then slowly crawls towards the opponent.
Yeah.
And gets killed so fast while it crawls.
Honestly, okay. I'd say B.
B. Okay. Yeah. Explain yourself, please.
Reason for B. This is a great card for like a Newt or Hermione deck. Essentially, if you're using cards, it multiplies. So every card you use, it can be even good with the Harry Potter deck, but every card you use, it multiplies. So that being said, it kind of keeps cats busy, allows you to use up your spell cards while it's attracting the enemies on the front row or even the back row, depending on how far it gets. And overall, I think it's a great tool because of those reasons. I don't see it used outside of duels, really. So that's why I would have it higher, but I don't know.
Okay. I think I'm leaning towards C, mostly because of its speed, but I feel like because it's 3 MP, it kind of pulls itself up. Mostly because it's only 3 MP, you can scroll through the cards, will help you to put something useful out in the field while scrolling through cards. Card cycling. Guys, what do you think, B or C? I see a lot of C's.
C, lower C with Newt spell. I'm biased to Newt. So
okay. By the way, hey Elwin.
Hey Elwin. C is fine. We could do C.
Yeah, I think I'd put it in C, mostly because I see people cast it. It's good. It's good, but I feel like there are other summons within the similar range that I would
Are
put
better.
higher. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm putting it C for now. We'll see.
Would you
Maybe
put
we'll
it in
change.
front of the Acrobenchula eggs?
Say that again.
Would you put it in front of the eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, same. I would too.
Oh, you mean so
Nest,
like the
the
order
nest.
here? You mean like this?
I would put it in front of the nest. I'm sorry.
In
Yeah.
front of the nest. Wait,
Yeah,
will it even do that?
Put it in front of the
Oh,
nest.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next up we have, what is this? Atmospheric charm.
Ooh, definitely A.
Yeah, that's easy. I think
Yeah.
A for sure. Because
Definitely A.
it's almost like a summon, but you can't kill it. You can't kill a cloud, and it's
Yeah.
there dealing AoE damage
Yeah.
constantly for a long time.
And following you.
And
as
it's
well.
following you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, okay, what would be the reason to not put it in S tier?
It's so easily countered with nebulous.
That's true though.
But if you don't have nebulous, it's just annoying damage.
It is that, but that's how I'm like. Well, I have my pure total locomotor deck with a surprise attack,
Yeah.
and that's one of the spells. There's only like Incendio and Atmospheric Charm left because everything else is catered to pure total locomotor because I max it out with the Hagrid deck.
Yes.
And like and other stuff. So yeah.
The Flash says good for Bellatrix Echo when you're trying to up the meter so you can get your Death Eaters out. That's a great point. Is that you through the nebulous? No hiding from that thing. Yeah,
It's actually through the nebulous. I think it's only if you're discovered.
Yeah, only if you're discovered. When you
Yeah.
have nebulous up, it won't hit you.
No, yeah. But hold on. Actually, sometimes it glitches. So me and Roxy were doing tests for the video about Pure Totem Locomotor, and then we were testing Nebulous, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes, like, so the statue is basically supposed to stop. Like there are summons,
Right.
if you're in Nebulous, they stop moving
Right.
completely. But they kept going. They kept seeing me, even though I would cast the first Nebulous, and then only on the second one, they would like stop and not see me. So there's a little bug with Nebulous sometimes. So maybe that's what you encountered, Steph.
So I mean, I'm saying chat is saying S tier. I see a lot of S tiers with this thing. It's okay. The fact that it says in every deck, I agree, but you don't see it in the Forbidden Forest that much. And I'm just going off of usage. It's amazing. Classroom, I can see it. PvP, I don't know.
All right. How about this? We'll put it in A. Well, I already put. Where did it go? Oh yeah. Well, it's already in A.
I would put it in front, definitely in front of Akoyo.
Okay.
I mean, in front of what do we have in A?
Aguamenti.
I definitely put it in front of Aguamenti.
Okay. Yes, for sure. All right, and we'll see what else is there. Maybe we'll move Atmospheric Charm up later. All right. Next we have Avada Kedavra. I don't have it. I haven't, but I have seen it only a couple of times. Do you have a good experience with it, James?
Yes and no. I'm like 50-50. So I've seen it used like amazingly against myself, and I didn't know the card was. So with AK, if you take out 4 units on the field, the 5th one, I believe, or it's the 4th one, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, takes out the enemy automatically. Like it's an automatic over, no matter the health or anything.
But it's for summons, right? Not the
yeah. So like no, it'll take. So if you take out like 4 summons, right?
Okay.
The 5th time you use it, you can automatically kill the opponent like immediately in the game.
Yeah, it could go in A easily.
I don't think so.
No?
Strictly
Why not?
Because it is so slow.
Okay.
And it's easily avoidable. Like power and just damage wise, Amazing. I can see it being used definitely in like the social adventures when you're tackling the big boss and you're trying to get as much damage as you can and you're trying to get over 50k. I can see it there. I can even see it in Forbidden Forest, possibly, but not really. I don't see it that much in duels, especially since I think it's 6 MP.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
It's a lot for you to set up. So essentially, you have to use up to 30 MP just for that one card, just to automatically end the battle.
Right. Okay. So, I actually saw some B's and C's. I think I would put it in B.
Okay.
I'd put it in B, but after Akoyo.
Yes, I would put it behind Akoyo.
Yeah.
I can do a high C, like definitely in front of the snake for sure.
Yeah.
But Ashwinder, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Hey, what's up, Harry Potter?
What's up, going on? Potter? What's up, Twim?
Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. We're barely starting here. Well, but we're actually progressing pretty decently.
Yeah.
I say.
Strong opinion.
How high is AK?
6 MP, Joe. It could pair well with Glaciers, but that's 11. That's 11 MP you're trying to, save up to use that card, to use both of those cards with, because I think Glaciers. Now, Incarcerous would be interesting. That's a total of 9 MP with AK.
Or Inflatus.
Or Inflatus, exactly.
By the way, I can't wait to get to those cards because those are go-to.
Yeah, those are so good. Those are so good. Yeah, those are so good.
All right, moving on. Let's do Antipodian Opalai, 6 MP, fly and summon, cannot be reached by ground summons. It looks cool. You have a dragon spewing AoE damage on the enemies.
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah, I think this is a definite S tier.
Okay.
Especially after its buff after the update.
Okay.
It got. I think it went up. I forgot the percentages, but over 50% in stamina and I believe in the damage. So yeah, S tier. Like,
okay. I was about to put it in A, but okay. I like that too. Mostly because if you buff it with like Swelling Solution too, and
attacks faster,
and bombastic bombs, and oh my god, it turns into a killing machine, and
especially with Hagrid.
Yes, and with Hagrid. So this is actually one of the best counters against the statues because statues cannot attack it. It's a really good card. It's annoying if there's because he just hangs there, and if you have other summons next to you, then you're not focused on it at all. Yeah, he can cause havoc. I see S's as well. Yeah,
the Vice says it can be countered with Crucio, but you don't see a lot of Crucio outside of just the Bellatrix deck with the Death Eater. So yeah. Death Eaters can come and take it out, but Death Eaters can also be taken out easily as well. So.
Kinda, yeah. So I'd say, S tier. The only thing I found that if it's not buffed with anything, Hagrid or whatever, it's easy to kill the Opalai, but because of
take it out,
yeah. All right, S tier, the first S tier. Here we go. All right, now we have cards in every tier so far. Awesome. All right. Next we have, oh my god, baby Manticores. S tier. I don't care. It's S tier.
The music alone.
Like, it's the best card in the game. Period.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding, but it's like I've been using it for so long. I paired with bombastic bombs, and I just dance around, and I see people not using it, and they're just like, "Wait, what's going on here?"
Yeah. Like, what is going on? Like,
But what's good is that there's 4 of them. They increase your speed, and then they are summons. Even though they die fast, they can deal a lot of damage in their short time while they'll live. So I would put it in B, honestly.
Yeah, I'm okay with B. I'm cool with B. You don't see it as much in the rankings in the top duels or duo duels that much, honestly. But I think it's a useful card when paired with the right echo and usage. So yeah. I think B for sure. A, you had to convince me more. Like, I need to see Ben do like the actual Manticore dance and stuff for me to.
I can easily do it. We need the music on the clarinet. All right, B, but after Avada Kedavra or before it? I'd put before it. In front of it.
I think it gets more use more than AK.
Yeah. Okay, AK, you've been pushed down.
Yeah.
All right. What is this?
What is that, glacier?
Oh, snowballs.
Oh,
what is that?
Oh,
the Bumtastic snowballs. And what is it? What are they named? I just call them snowballs. Bewitched snowballs.
Yeah, bewitched snowballs. Those are fun cards.
But they don't deal damage.
It's the AOE thing, though. So it's easy to dodge. So yes, you get that initial hit. If you land the initial hit, that's awesome. But if you don't, it can still hit targets within a certain range as well. So you still have that aspect, and it's a cheap spell card. And it's high damage. It's like 4-star damage.
It deals damage? I didn't notice any damage from it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So again, you get the initial damage if you are able to hit the opponent. It kind of like knocks them back a little bit. But then once it lands on a certain spot, it becomes like Acrobenchula Venom, becomes like Incendio, where within a certain range, it turns into a snowman and then start reaching out and attacking and swinging and stuff like that.
But because it's how it's easily avoidable, I don't know. I'm torn between like C.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around C for sure.
Okay, and I saw.
Slavadil said A. Explain yourself on that one.
Yeah.
Harry Deck.
Oh, maybe that was the previous one. If that's Baby Manticores, I agree.
Harry Deck will be used in the forest, has a slow field, I think. The forest has changed. Because this was a popular card.
The forest has changed.
This was a popular card in the forest. Because you could upgrade it. But they don't allow card upgrades anymore now. So
I don't know.
I think B. I'm seeing a lot of B's and C's. So I can see
I see more B's now.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot more B's. I think the cost and the high damage, a 4-star damage with 3 MP, you don't see that much of them.
Maybe I just didn't explore the full potential of this card because I didn't really notice too much damage taken from it.
If upgraded, yeah, it can do some damage.
All right. Well, I'll believe you, but I'll put it after the AK. Just because I want it to be in C. It's like a B minus. It's a B minus. Okay. Next, what is that?
Joe said, Ben, your last name is Snow. I'm disappointed in you.
Well, see, yeah, I would think that I would love that one, but no, you will be impressed by me because I do love Glacius. It's still related. All right, so this is, who are you? Oh, Baby Ended Scroot. The Blast Ended. Baby Ended Scroot. What?
I think this is a D.
Okay. I never really used it because I look at that 16 and I'm like, what? I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's only good with Newt deck. Or a Summons deck overall. So like a spam deck.
All right. I see D, people saying D immediately.
Yeah.
All right, I'm willing to do that as well, mostly because that, again, I think it kind of goes down, right? As you keep casting, the number of
Yeah.
MP to cast it goes down. All right.
Yeah, summons. You have to use summons, and summons are usually more expensive than spells. You see a lot of 2 MP
Right.
spells, but I don't think there's any 2 MP summons except the Niffler. So, yeah.
Okay, let me try to do that. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. I'm here.
Puppy is way better. Agreed, Flash.
I'm increasing the size to change things up. Okay, Bludger.
Okay.
It's 4 MP. It's fun. It's super. I think it's useful in like the forest and like regular
Yeah.
missions.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like with in duels it can be tricky, especially in
Uses up
solo.
too many movement cards.
It does a lot. So like Dobby would be good.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
But I feel like because you're moving back and forth to that, it's easily like you're telegraphing to the opponent, here's where I'm going to go right now. And you can cast something right there, right now.
Yeah.
To
But it also forces the opponent to use movement cards as well.
That's true.
See ya, Joe. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I think it's a low C.
See you next time, Joe. Have a good one. C, yeah, I feel like it's a C, mostly because like it distracts. I feel like it's a distraction for me. When I tried to use it, I brought it, but I'm like, I'm paying attention to the bludger instead of the enemy. You know, it's a distraction.
Yeah, I honestly, I would put it like a high D, low C. So.
Okay. Let's do C, but in front of the Acrobenchula nest.
Okay.
I think. What do you guys think? People are saying C.
I think it's just the movement, man. I don't know. I think it goes good with Dobby.
Yeah, it goes well with Dobby. Yeah,
for sure. It's not that expensive. It's a spell card, not a summons.
Right.
So the damage is pretty good, continuous. I'm okay with it being there. I would honestly put it, like I said, high D, maybe even behind the nest.
Oh, behind. I thought you said B. You said D. Okay.
No, D.
Okay. I'll put it there. It is a decent damage. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
good
does.
Damage.
Yeah, it does do good damage.
Yeah. Okay. So it is a C, but a solid one. Let's do Bombastic Bomb Box.
Oh.
Okay. That's a helpful card. It's like it's universal. You use it so many times.
I think this is S tier.
S?
Yeah, this is an S tier card.
I would put it in S too because of how many. Like it's in everyone's card.
It's in everybody's deck. It's in everybody's deck.
Yeah, everybody. It's either A or C. I'd put it in S, A or S.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. I see A or S. Okay, I like it a lot. It's fun. It helps my baby Manticores. Hold on, I'm gonna climb up. Boom. But after the Opalai or in front?
That's the question. That's the question.
But because like, look, they help each other.
They do.
And I feel like without the Bombastic Bomb Box, the Opalai is not gonna be as good.
Yeah. I think you get more use out of the bombs more so than the Opalai. So I think in front of the Opalai.
All right.
In front of the Opalai.
We have a hero. We have a hero card.
It literally goes with everything.
And it's gonna
everything.
I feel like it's gonna stay there for the longest.
Yeah.
Now. All right.
Yeah.
And people agree.
Yeah.
Good.
We got White Star saying I wouldn't put it in front of the Opalai. I can see why you would say that, but it does so many good things, especially protected. It does so many good things.
It can cause use as a distraction, So many
it's
good
just
uses.
extra damage, and it can toss his own bombs and
Yeah.
have other people carry it,
Yeah.
and like it's cheap. It's only 3 MP.
Exactly. You can keep casting. You can have like 3 of them in the
Yeah.
field, and you're fine. All right. Let's go. Broomstick, 2 MP. I don't see good use of it. I would put it in D immediately. But tell me why would you put it higher?
No. This thing is a free movement. It does damage on the other side, so you can literally just go attack anything on the other side of the field, anywhere, everywhere.
I've seen it, but I don't know. I've seen people using it a lot.
A lot, yes.
But I haven't I didn't see it because I haven't used it much. I've seen all people using it on me, and I would win in those situations. So that's why I'm judging it didn't do much to me.
So by itself, it's one of those cards by itself. It's just like it doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
So I can see why you would say that. But paired with a Pugno, and it's a free dodge. Like so many times, people have to cast Incendio, and I'm just like, whoop, just go around the field, get back, and Incendio's done, and they just wasted 4 MP where I only would use up 2.
That's true.
Double. So I think just for movement, because movement is like gold, as somebody said in chat. Like movement, especially in duels, is so clutch. Now I don't see it being used outside of anything else, which is why I would have it lower. I don't see it being used outside of duels. You don't see it in Forbidden Forest. You don't see it in Social Adventures. You rarely see it in classes for like the air magical creatures or even charm class. So I can see a C. I can see it.
I saw a lot of C's, and I actually saw a lot of A's and B's then after that. So I'm torn.
It's so good. Magicka, exactly. But we're looking at the card by itself. It's great when it's paired with the birds or Pugno. It is amazing. That's 4 MP right there just for those 2. And you get
wait. So you're saying if you use this card and you have a Pugno, then you bring the Pugno on the opponent in that moment?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I have my Apugno maxed out. It's a tank. That Apugno will have to go somewhere up there. All right.
I say a high C. I don't think it's anything lower than a C plus.
Okay. Let's do it in front of the Ashwinder.
And it's cheap too.
Because it's only 2.
I would honestly, if it's me, I would put it in front of AK.
Really? On B?
Yeah, I would put it in front of AK. What else do we have on B?
More than the snowballs?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Sure. It's only 2 MP. It's only 2 MP.
That's true.
The cost. It's useful. It's cheap. It does so many other things. It just doesn't do anything else outside of PvP, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, I saw a lot of. I wanted to put in C, but I saw a lot of A's. We'll go in the middle. B.
Yeah, you got it.
That sounds good. We'll find a middle ground. All right. I have to then try it now. I'll have to play because I'm looking forward to. I'm so stuck, because I had one deck I was using with baby Manticores and a lot of summons. It was just a summon card, a deck. But then I switched to Pure Total Locomotor card, and it does really well. But I'm looking for switching it up, just to I'm getting bored. It's working pretty well, but I'm like, what else is on? What other possibilities out there? So I want to.
What's your Echo? What's your go-to Echo?
Like Hermione. Well, there's Hagrid. He has their good cards that they're doing well to that Pure Totem deck. But there's Hermione. I want to get to Bellatrix. I want to have Bellatrix. I don't have her.
I cannot stand Bellatrix right now.
What?
She is everywhere. It is so cool when you use it and you get your Death Eaters out. It just starts overwhelming cast. It is so cool to have it on your side. It just sucks to have it on the other side. And that's all I see. Bellatrix. I'm just like, bruh, please, like, switch it up. Like, give me something else.
But also you can have without Bellatrix ability to summon Death Eaters. I don't remember, it was like Thunderstorm and something.
Mhm.
I don't remember what. But yeah, when you have so many Death Eaters, that's it. You're done.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
You're done.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Okay. You could about the broom being ruined by Crucio.
Crucio. Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know.
But yeah. Okay. Moving on, we have Cassandra. Cassandra as the companion. Yeah, we have companions here too.
Oh, that's right.
They are cards. They are cards.
Yeah, we do have all the cards. I say either S or high A.
Okay, because she kind of stays there for a while and she can heal you a little bit. She does damage, right? She does heal, right?
A lot of damage. I think she's like a 4-star damage. Let me double check my game.
Yeah, I would put her in A. I see people saying A or S.
She's a 5-star damage.
She's a 5-star damage.
5-star damage, 2-star back row. And she goes good with every deck. Like her, in regards to companions, like usage is huge. Like some companions are only good with certain decks. Like Kevin is good with like a Neville or a Snake deck, per se. Lottie doesn't get used a lot. You get free MP there with her and stuff. But I honestly think Cassandra is either a low S tier or a top tier A tier.
Okay, yeah. I see that happening. See, like, I got Malfoy like right away when I started Magic Awaken. I got Malfoy right away, and I've been using it for a long time. But the biggest problem there is that if one of it summons 3 guys, right? Malfoy, Crabbe, and Goyle. Right. But if one of them gets defeated, all of them flee.
All of them run away. Yeah.
That's what I don't like about that card, and I would put lower than this one, even though I've been using that card a lot. All right, let's. I see a lot of A's, and some C's. S's. I mean S's.
Who's saying C?
No one said C. It's my brain. It's my brain. Yeah. Let's put her in all the way up in A.
Okay.
Where is she in there? Okay. I feel good about that. She might move. But because of how long she stays. In front of Atmospheric Charm.
And what's the other card?
There is Aguamenti, Atmospheric Charm, and then Cassandra.
I definitely in front of Aguamenti. I think she's good there.
Yeah.
I think she's good there.
She's leading the A team right now.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, we have Centaur. 3 MP, common card. You can put it all the way back in your whatever arena.
Back row, yeah.
And it will be shooting ranged.
Sniping, yeah.
But I find it to be easily killable.
Yeah, agreed. And it's only useful for like spam decks.
I say either C or B, like low B or C.
I say C.
Okay. I'm saying D.
And you're saying D. It's not bad. I don't think it's as I think it's more useful than Acrobenchula Venom and
yeah.
So I think it's there, and I think it's just like the Bludger. Is good for a specific occasion. Like Bludger, you use up movement MP, which is very valuable, but it does well. And I think for its as a back row card, I think it does well. I think it's solid. I think it's a solid C. I really do.
Okay. After or before Bludger?
I think before. For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Before. Yeah.
Okay. I agree. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a decent card. All right. Next up, Confringo.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. Oh.
This is hard.
B? What do you think? Would you put it in B or higher?
I think higher.
Because there's a lot. It takes a lot of damage, and it can just the entire arena can explode. You have a lot of stuff.
So good. Now it's expensive. 5.
It is 5. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, you can get it for cheap with Hermione.
True. And it's not as high as like AK. That is in B.
Yeah, and it's act like it hits everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about missing. It just hits everything. So I would honestly put it either high A. I don't know how I feel about S. I think it's A or S. It's either A or S. I think A is the same.
I feel more comfortable putting it in A.
Same. I don't think it's S yet.
But it's higher. Like it's maybe after in the first place, in front of Cassandra or after.
Definitely in front of Atmosphere Charm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in front of chat. What do you guys think? I don't know if it's in front of Cassandra or not. I don't know. Cassandra's so good as a companion. Like,
Hermione companion and Confringo, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you get 2 Confringo.
Yeah. See, let's leave it there.
Yeah.
It's a decent spot.
Yeah.
It's a decent spot for now. Behind Cassandra. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of behind Cassandra. Yes. Agreed, Chad.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Cornish Pixies. Very easily killable with your basic attacks.
Yeah.
But if you pair it with fantastic bombs and Swelling Solution, you can kill statues with them so fast.
Yeah.
But they're vulnerable.
They are so vulnerable.
I put it in C.
They're cheap.
A. They're so killable though. But there's a menu. How many? You get like 3 of them
3,
or 4?
You get 3.
Okay.
3. Yeah. I honestly think it's better than the snowballs. Use wise.
Okay. Yes, I would agree with that.
They're great, not only in duels, but they're also clutch in the Forbidden Forest. So clutch in the Forbidden Forest. And pretty good in classes too. The enemy occupied, if you're just going against a troll right now, you're trying to build up MP, just put out pawns and death fodder using the pixies. I think it's a great for spam deck. I think it's better than the
snowballs. Okay, I like that. I like that. Is it higher than Avada Kedavra? Snowballs can't even hit pixies. That's a good point.
Yeah. I don't know.
See, the only reason I wouldn't put it in A higher than like B is because they die so fast.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have to spend any card on it. You just come closer, and you basically like 2 or 3 basic attacks per one, or even 2 will kill one. Like it's
but it forces the other player to use up MP to get rid of it. So especially if they're using spells, you could use like Expulso maybe to get rid of it. Expulso might get rid of it.
No, just basic attacks. Just basic attack.
Well, basic. So you're using basic attacks, but you're also getting hit.
That's true.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, and while you're focused on that or trying to build up MP, the person who summoned the pixies is also building up MP and setting up. So I think.
And with bombastic bomb box, they start dealing AoE damage.
Yeah, they do so well. I think it's good there.
Okay. All right. Moving on to Crucio. 5.
Oh, this is A or S.
Yeah, because definitely much better than Avada Kedavra. So many times I find myself just people start casting at me and I'm running away and nothing. Like I can't do anything.
It's just so you have to be close. That's the only thing with the card.
But if you do cast it, then people run away. You still are casting it on them.
Yeah. Well, if you're able to hit, for sure. So like Crucio and Accio would be clutch. You know what I'm saying?
I say A.
Sure.
I say A.
I think A. A solid A for sure. I think.
Like, for example, here, all the cards that we have in A are similar in P. It's 5 and 4. So
yeah.
I think I would put it just after Confringo. And maybe after Atmospheric Charm, but I don't know.
Is it? I don't see it going higher than Atmosphere Charm.
Not higher? Okay, so right after?
I think right behind Atmosphere.
But is it better than Aguamenti? I think it is because of the amount of damage. Yeah.
I think it. I think it is. You just have to get close. I just don't like. It's not a long range. It's cheap though. It's cheap.
Yeah, that counters the range because, for example, you can use some other stuff like Akoyo or wait your time. Just save that card until people are really close to you, and then use it. I think it's good. I think it's a good spot. It's a decent card.
It is. High damage.
Yeah. Do you use it a lot?
Only in the Forbidden Forest, honestly. I never use it in PvP.
Huh.
I rarely see it used in PvP. It's great in the Forbidden Forest. It's great in the Social Adventure. Trying to dish out as much damage. So I had a deck with Crucio in it in the Social Adventure and had got over 100,000 damage on the big boss. So
that's good.
Yeah, I think it's wide use rate. I think has in a good spot.
Is that so? The Flash says using Inflatus counters it. So, I think. Well, yeah, Inflatus helps with a lot of things.
It stops. It's just like Expulso. It stops the person from using the spell.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we're good with it. Yeah, I want to build a deck more for like the dark cards and specifically Crucio. I want to try with it.
We gotta do themed decks. So like I'm planning on we're doing like our first tournament in our Discord like this weekend and stuff. I'll stream it, but I want to do themed decks. So we got like Harry Potter's birthday coming up. So let's make a deck just based off of Harry Potter. Not so much the Echo, but as a character. So like
the Expelliarmors, Nimbus, Broomstick.
Yeah. Like just based off of him and just kind of keep that going. Like
that's cool.
Theme sometime, maybe starting in August, but with like July 31st being the first one. And then do something like I think that would be fun and kind of change the monotony that is the rankings where everybody has a Bella Echo and everybody uses the same cards and stuff. So
true. That's cool. I like that. All right, next up we have Daniel Page. Is healing you kind of slowly, but I like him.
I want him to be higher, but he's so scenario driven.
What do you mean?
So he's only good in certain scenarios, certain things. He's not like an all around good companion like Cassandra.
Right. But like I usually put him on this, like if I use him, I have him as a second card because by that time I would be needing some healing. So I like him like a mid game summon.
Okay. I think Hagrid would be more useful, though, more than Daniel, strictly because of the movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the feeling you get. And he's not used that much. I think he's C. He's great with Neville.
Really?
I think he's great with Neville. He's great with the support deck, but I think C. I think you get more usage out of the Ashwinder.
I see A or B. I see C. That's my only issue is that he's killed so fast.
Yeah.
And also sometimes he doesn't heal you like right away. He can just start healing some other people, or the summons, and it's like, come on, I need your help.
The amount of healing done sometimes doesn't counteract the amount of damage you're taking.
Right. But see, I would put it, you said it's C, not even B?
No. Just because, you don't need them in Social Adventure. don't really use him that much in Forbidden Forest. He's based on certain he's situational. I love him to death. I love that card. I used to use him a lot early on, but then I found out it was just a waste of companions. And especially amongst the companions, I think he's like in the middle ground of companions. There's definitely a lower tier, middle tier, and a higher tier. I think Daniel's in the middle tier, where he's useful with the healing and stuff in certain decks. But
okay, well, if that's a C, and I see a lot of C's, I'm only okay putting it like high C, like in front of all these guys.
Yeah, I'm okay in front of the Ashwinder or the Nest.
Because I'd put him even in B, but because I haven't I'm only now starting to experiment more and more with other companions, because it's easy for me to I have one set. I'm like, okay, I'm good. It's working. But that's why I'm now trying to test things out to see what is better. Maybe there are better options. All right. Moving up, Episki.
This is also a niche card.
It is a niche card. I found the Essence of Dittany much better than this.
I agree.
So,
I think I want to put it higher, but I think
guys, B. No, that was
no, that was for
that's
that was for
okay.
Daniel.
Never mind.
I think either low C or high D. Honestly,
yeah, I agree.
It's 3.
It's 3 MP. It's 3 MP.
Yeah.
I'd put it even in D. High D. Useful in forest.
C's. Got CD. But I use it regularly. Will continue to heal, moving. Yeah, I say C or D.
Okay, let's put the lowest C. How about that?
Okay.
It's gonna be sitting right there. Yeah. That's good. All right, a rampant.
More useful than Magic. I agree. A rampant. What is that? 4?
It's 5. It's 5. I see people casting a lot.
No, you probably seeing it from Newt. That's why.
Maybe. Yeah. With Newt, you can cast so many. You just fill the entire arena with summons.
So you can cast this card for free with Newt. Well, I think it's 1 MP. Yeah, it's 1 MP.
Oh.
This card, the Thunderbird, and the Boar, I think is the third one. So every 4th card, every 3 cards, summon cards used. The 4th card, Newt will summon one of those 3 cards. Thunderbird, or Rumpet, and I think the Boar or whatever the other one is called. I forgot what it's called. Tog or whatever.
Alchemy, no?
No. What is it? Let me hold on. Is this a spell? Which threw me off. Tivo is the other one. Tivo.
Oh, Tivo. There you go.
Yeah. So Newt will cast those 3: Tivo, Thunderbird, and this card here, Rumpet, for 1 MP.
So should we put it in B or?
I honestly think.
I still have a B.
Think C.
C. Okay.
I think C. I don't see it as B.
I don't use it a lot.
High. It's so expensive.
Yeah. Okay. How about we put it C, but after Acrobenchula Nest?
That's fine.
So it's a bit higher than Centaurs and all those guys.
Yeah.
But
I honestly, I don't use it. If we look at it, I've never seen anybody actually have this card in their deck.
The only reason why I wouldn't put it higher, I think, is because it's also somewhat easily avoidable, because he just dashes and you can kind of predict his movement because it takes time, both Tivo and him, to cast, and so you can see that happening and you kind of change direction.
A Rumpet is hard to dodge. Tivo is for sure easy to dodge.
Right.
But I think the Rumpet, is that's the one. That's my go-to. That's my favorite one out of those three. 'Cause it just goes in, explode. It's an AOE. Yeah, that's what I thought. The explosion AOE damage also applies to the Rumpet. Increases with dash time. Rumpet has not hit an enemy within 6 seconds. It would directly explode. So it's a great card. It's not doing like massive damage or whatever. It has 3 stars in control and front row. I just don't see people using it in summon decks like at all outside of the free ones you get with Nuke. So I think it will be lower.
All right. Well, I guess it's good what it is now, right?
Yeah,
I can see in between there. Okay, cool. We actually have a decent, like, it's interesting seeing how things are building up.
I know, right?
I can't wait.
Well,
there's good ones coming up. Okay, Essence of Dittany. That one I would easily put like in lower B or higher C.
Yeah, I would too. I would agree.
Guys, what do you think? I'm gonna have it right now, for example, because like it's only 3 and you throw it far and it heals a lot. It does help a lot. I feel like probably more than Daniel does.
Oh yeah. You're not wasting the companion, and you can cycle through and continuously use it. Like Essence is dead and it's clutch, not just in PvP. It's good in other places. Yeah.
Is it less useful or more useful than snowballs?
It might be more. It might be more.
I think so too, because it can be a game changer. Just a couple of, sometimes just a few more of health.
But it's not even on you, but like on your summons.
Yeah. In case. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you're using this, but playing with Roxy, I learned that death is part of the game. Meaning sometimes, if your opponent is good on health, but you're dying and you're close, you better die, and then get reborn with all the MP all the way up, and be casting. So we found that if you are running low and you have an opponent to kind of back you up, then you, instead of continuing running away, better die, and then use that opportunity. So it's like death is part of the tactic. Or defeat, more defeat.
Oh,
right,
yeah. Like defeat. That extra shield and full MP you get when you survive is a game changer. For sure.
All right, so it's higher than it's at Snowballs.
Yeah, I think it's higher than Snowballs.
All right.
I think it's higher than AK.
Okay. Let's do that. I like this card.
I do too.
I don't use it a lot, but I know my opponent usually has it. So let's have it in the middle there.
Okay.
All right.
Healing. I love support cards.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus is going to be in your Harry Potter deck for sure.
Yeah, for sure. What is that? 3? Is that 3 MP?
It's 3. 3 MP. I see people using it quite often.
So do I.
It like prevents you from casting for some amount. It's almost like Incarcerous, but you can move.
I would say I just see it being used for other reasons. I don't see it as much because I don't even see it recommended as a power-up card, at least in the old Forbidden Forest as well. And I think a low C.
Okay. Yeah, let's do, because I feel like it's a good way they put it in the game that Expelliarmus is actually not that useful card. Because Harry was using a very simplistic spell for the rest of for most of his battles.
Like I would put it in front of the Ashwander.
Okay. All right.
Maybe in front of the Snowballs.
But that's B.
Range. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I think a C, maybe a high B. If I'm looking at because we have a lot of cards on the field now.
True.
So now we can start like comparing, like, would you have it higher than this card? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have it because, for now, because I haven't tested so many other summons, I like Daniel. So I wouldn't put it higher than Daniel, but it's only because of Daniel.
We love Daniel. Stephanie said A for duels, D for forbidden forest. Yeah, so B or C. Yep. So that's a good spot. I think it's a good spot.
Okay, we'll keep it there, but yeah, maybe we'll switch it up. Okay, Expulso.
A. I think.
Yeah, it's 2 MP. It's easy. It throws enemies around and it deals decent damage.
Yeah.
Let's go up here. A, but is it after?
What do we have in A?
I feel like we have Aguamenti, then Crucio, Atmospheric Charm, Confringo, and Cassandra.
I definitely think it's higher than Crucio.
For sure. But would you put it at the very front? It's only 2 MP.
I know, but Cassandra is a staple in any deck right now. Like Cassandra can just go with any deck. Confringo is just OP right now. Thunderstorm is amazing. I think the sweet spot is in front of Crucio. I really do.
Okay. I mean, they're all useful cards in there in A.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's the sweet spot right now.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Needs movement. Aguamenti needs movement cards. That's true, but I mean, not necessarily unless you incarcerate. Like that's how I like to pair it. If I use it, I like Inflatus, cast Inflatus, or Incarcerus, and then use Aguamenti, so I don't have to really move.
And also, Aguamenti is so great in the other modes, not just in duels.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. It travels all the way there.
Yeah. It does. It's so well rounded.
All right, legendary card. Finfire. Finfure.
I want this card to be higher. It
looks fantastic. It looks beautiful when all the way upgraded.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it requires sacrifice. See, you need to have some like spiders or like pixies to be killed for it to grow, because Finfire grows from any depths, no matter enemies or yours.
That's why, like, if it was 6, I'd be cool with it. 7, man, that's tough.
But would you put it higher than Avada Kedavra? I would.
Yeah, I would put it higher than AK. I would put it higher than AK.
So we're talking about B, like mid B to A?
I can see that.
You know what? I think it's...
I would definitely put it higher than AK.
Yeah. I see A or S.
like
Explain yourself, Nicholas. A or S.
Yes.
No. I mean, it's a good card. I mean, if you compare it, does Hermione make it better? Make it less MP?
No. This is a summons. I'm pretty sure it's a summons.
Okay, then I guess Hagrid is helping it.
Hagrid or Newt. Newt. This is honestly perfect with Newt. You can just throw out a ton of summons.
Right.
Like spiders, pixies, let them die. Overwhelms. Honestly, now that I said that, I need to have this in my deck, in my new deck.
It's a good. I tried it, but it's
so expensive.
It is expensive. But what I now all the time use is Priori Incantatum, the 0-1. That one helps a lot with recasting other spells, but
it's more expensive though. It adds +1.
I would put it in actually the lowest A for now.
Okay,
What do you think?
I'm fine with that.
Because of like the visual pleasure that you get when you see that three-headed dragon. I think it looks cool.
Yeah,
it looks iconic.
This, if you want to get crazy, use this in like the social adventure. and going against like a dragon or a Thunderbird or whatever, throw this out there after you've thrown out like a ton of spiders and pixies
Oh
and
yeah.
stuff. Man, that thing will start taking over, and it's just engulfing everything. So
Nice.
I think, I think it's a good spot.
Yeah. It's an A. It's an A. All right, moving on. We have Fire Crab. 5. It's a rare type of card.
I think it's A. I think it's
A.
either. Yeah, I really do.
I found it like the only thing I don't like about it is that it can just go fall asleep and turn to a rock and not do anything.
But it doesn't take any damage. Like it cuts the damage. I think we're like 50 or 60% taken.
Really? Okay.
So like you can literally set a wall of fire crabs on the map. And so if you, especially if you're dealing with summons and stuff, or your favorite cards, the stone statues, and they're just sitting there. And then once the stone statues get close, they come out of the shell and start blazing. I think this is definitely between A or B. I don't see it anywhere lower than that.
How about the top B?
That's fair. Who do you got at B?
But let's see, guys. Maybe it will move up A.
Who do we have at B?
It's good with Nebula. Okay. The good thing is not 5. It's going to like, so 4 is good in P. It's like, let's go.
5, you got to start making decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a good spot in B.
Okay. Top B. Top B. All right. Let's have him here. But now that he's saying about like the damage thing, if you like, you wanna, I think in solo might do better than in, well, it depends. See, like I found that in duels, in solo duels and duo duels, you got to be using slightly different tactics and different decks because,
for sure.
Like my Pure Total Locomotor surprise attack really works with duo duels because I have to have another opponent to have a different type of deck to back me up while I'm waiting for my stars to align.
It does align.
Because to be like, let's be real. If you get a horrible draw, it can ruin your entire game.
Yep.
It just like sometimes that happens. Like you get a horrible initial draw, and you kept like you have to be spending a lot, and you're like that's it. I'm done. There's no like. I'm already set up for failure with this deck, this draw. Top B tier. Okay, people are good with this. All right.
Yeah, it's solid.
Frey Twins. Frey Twins companions. I forgot about them now. I used to use them a lot, but then as I unlocked others like Cassandra, Hagrid, and even Ron, like I prefer others.
I think this is a middle to high tier companion. I think they're solid. I really do. I think they're solid. Just because there's 2 of them.
Right.
I think they're solid.
You thinking B?
Yeah, I'm thinking B. B.
Would you overall put in him higher than Daniel? Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
B or C. All right, let's move up the B scale. Where would you put him? In the middle somewhere? Before or after of IAK?
Maybe after. Definitely behind the Pixies. I think you get more use of the Pixies. Maybe in front of the Snowballs. I think it's a good spot right now for that.
In front of the Snowball?
They are definitely more useful than the Malfoy gang, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, they don't flee if one disappears. They'll stay till the end. All right. That's a good spot. Now, Fupa.
This is a tough one.
I would put it lower because of the way it's used. It's great. It's good. It's okay, but it's 5 MP. That makes it less desirable.
Yeah. It's expensive.
It's
They
expensive
do,
for what it does.
yeah, but it does such a good job. They are clutch in the forest. They are
Okay.
clutch in the forest.
Okay.
Not so much in social adventure. Good in classes if you have multiple enemies and stuff in story situations. Um, I believe at the end of story 2, I had a nuke deck and it had Foopers there, and they were like holding back a lot of those stuff. So
Okay.
definitely useful, but yeah, it's too expensive, honestly.
I put it like in mid C somewhere, or
I
even
think
lowest C.
somewhere around the Ashwinder and somewhere between the Ashwinder and the Pisky. I think it's more useful than the Pisky.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move up there.
But I think it's in a good spot with the Bludger and the Centaur.
Okay.
And even a Rumpet. I think it's higher than the Rumpet now that I think about it.
Should we just move the Rumpin down?
I think the Rumpet needs to be D. But no, we can do that once we look at everything. But I think it's good there. I think it's good there.
Yeah. All right. Moving up to Glacius Maxima. All right, that's an awesome spell.
I have no comment on this one. Don't use it.
Okay, so it's fantastic, phenomenal with summons. If you have if you have Malfoy or the twins or somebody else, you cast it. All of them cast it as well. And so you could just it's a massive damage. If you've incarcerated someone right before, you kill them like so fast. Glacius Maxica is a very, very good card. The only thing, it's 6 MP.
That's what I'm saying.
But in certain decks, it can be paired. Like, it's very powerful. I find it very powerful. Sometimes you can move away, but from experience, it does great job.
Yeah.
I would put it higher than AK for sure. Okay. And I would put it actually at A, like in front. Really? I would put it in A in front of Fiendfire. Because it's lower MP than that, and because everybody, if you have summons, will cast it as well.
So if you have companions out.
Yeah.
So it would. Oh my gosh! So that might be a good card with.
That's what I was doing. I would cast Malfoy. That's why I would use Malfoy immediately, and it would be basically 4 of lines of Glacius Maxima.
Yeah.
Casts right away, and they all double. All of them like damage plus from all of those.
Yeah.
Glacius Maximas.
So I'm seeing a couple of B's and a C. So I think you got a good spot.
Let's see.
I've never used it.
Okay.
I've never used it.
I would put it for that reason. I put it like a lower A or higher B. But so for y'all, like I would put it higher than Fire Crab because I would like for y'all to try it out because of that specifically with that. It's so good.
Yeah. Good with Time Turner as well.
Oh, and if you have Time Turner and summons, everybody casts it in all different directions.
Shoot. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm leaving it in A.
Okay. I gotta try that in Forbidden Forest too.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, even in social club events, so good, so good because if you have that's how you quadruple the damage, super fast. So that's why that specific on its own, easily avoidable. But
to get try that with the Neville, I try that with the not Neville, with the Weasley twins deck because you're able to cycle through companions. You're able to the companion leader speeds up a little bit, and you get extra companions with the Weasley twins.
Okay.
So that might be interesting. I gotta try that.
All right. Let's go, and then Glacius, regular Glacius.
That I don't use that card either. You have to
So
tell me about that
it's
one.
decent. It's good with when like I seen if you Incarcerus, use Incarcerus, so you group all the enemies together, and then you cast Glacius. It does amazing jobs. It's amazing to kill Pure Totem Locomotor statues like immediately. They're dead. If you do that combo, that's a killer for like right away.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like immediate, they're dead. If like Incarcerus plus regular Glacius, the statues are dead.
Yeah. So pairing them up is a good idea. Okay.
So for that reason, I would put it. I want. I don't know where would Incarcerus go, but I'll put it like lower, more useful than Snowballs, I think. What do you think?
Yeah. Isn't it more expensive though?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is 5 at the same time. You're right. Look, we have in B, we have like mostly low. There's a lot of 2, 3.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's there. You got
okay. I would then put it like the top C in front of Daniel.
In front of Daniel.
What do you think?
And in front of Expelliarmus.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you. I don't use the card that much. So I trust you.
But it's only like limited application. How about this? I'll put it after Expelliarmus.
Okay.
I think that should be decent. It's like they're kind of similar with Expelliarmus in the way of like limited. You can sort of all right.
Grom Maximus is kind of like Ventus to control. Hey, Cindy. And after Manticore says Flash. Okay.
Oh, hi, Cindy. Grop.
My heart. Grop. I love Grop.
I don't know. Like, I'd put him also next to Daniel.
Yeah. I think definitely B.
B?
Yeah, Grump does a lot of damage. And it's fast.
He is, but like for so long he just sits there.
He's down, yeah.
He's down. I would put him before AK, maybe.
I don't know.
Okay. Who is he better than Twins?
That's the question. That's what I'm struggling with.
Is it better than Twins?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is it better than Snowballs? Yeah.
Yeah. Snowballs is, yeah. I don't know.
Snowballs have been pushed all the way back all the time. So, yeah, I think that could be a decent spot to sit right after the Frey Twins.
Yeah.
And some people are saying Slay even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
I saw 1 or 2 A's though.
All right. Well, if C, then I would even put him after Daniel. Or in front.
I think Daniel's more situational than Grop is.
Uh-huh.
I think Grop is one of those ones that can be used in any deck as well.
And I usually put him like the last companion if I use him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the all right. I think I used him a lot on my phone because I would end up playing there less than on PC because of the footage, and I didn't have too many companions. So I've been using him a lot, and he was okay. All right, yeah, I'll put him.
I think that's a good spot.
It is a good spot. Yeah. Oops. Well, if anything better comes up, we'll push it down to C.
Okay.
All right, Hermione, legendary. Hermione. Oh, she's phenomenal. I think she'd be competing with Cassandra for the top spot.
Ooh.
Personally, but let me know. Maybe she's, but I think she's good. I'm just gonna prep her. I'm just gonna prep her somewhere around here. What does she do again? She lets you recast. She lets you recast. Or is that an echo I'm thinking about?
Wait, say the card again.
Oh my god, you started sounding so much better. What happened?
Oh no, I can't. Oh my gosh, it was using my webcam.
Oh my. See, that's why I think I asked you like in the beginning. Are you using your mic?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was doing this the entire time.
Oh, I'm like, is that how you always sound?
No, not at all.
I thought maybe that was just my head. Okay. Well, it's going down in the history.
Check your mic sources. Apparently, it was using my webcam. Thanks for this notification, Cindy. Okay. I think A for sure. I don't know if it's higher.
Yeah. But okay, because she's good with whiz bangs. She's good with everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But sometimes she can be like she can be killed easily. She doesn't have a lot of health. Unless you help her with like a Piscate or not a Piscate, Essence of Destiny and Swelling Solution.
I'm torn. Wait, what does chat say?
People are talking about the mic.
Oh my
mic
god.
check.
Okay. I should have done a mic check. Yeah. Start with her and then another big spell. Okay. I think Hermione is up there. I'll say A. I don't.
But where? That's the question. Is she better than Fiendfire?
I think so.
Okay. Is she better than Crucio? They're legendary. They're meant to be there. So sort of in the A's, in the A team.
Definitely. I don't know about Crucio. Wait, what did Parrish say? She casts spells for you a second time.
Yeah. So, like for example, you have Whizbangs. That's why I use her also in like the social clubs because double Whizbang.
Okay.
That's the benefit. So I would put her right after Crucio.
After Crucio?
I mean, before, in front.
Okay, same. Because I think she gets more use, so than Crucio.
Yeah. But like Expulso in front of her is 2 MP. Well, it's not comparable because she's a.
Yeah, she's not using MP.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, we got Mirka Fringo. Is it higher? Is it better than Atmosphere Charm? Is that high?
I might put because she casts other spells too.
You gotta set her up though.
You do. So maybe higher than Expulso then. Like right after Atmospheric Charm. How about that? If you pair Thunderstorm.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm not going 1 spot or 2 spots. I'm not going to be too picky there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave her there. Right in the middle. All right. What is that? Howler. It's 4 MP. Common card.
I don't use it. I never
used it once. When I got it, I was like, ooh, that's cool. It uses fear and does this. I tried playing with it, but then
I never use it.
I put like C or D actually.
Yeah. Is this a summons?
I believe it is a summon.
Yeah.
It is good for forest. Like Roxy tested, it's really good for forest fights. But in duels, honestly, like I think it's a D candidate,
Yeah.
like a high D.
I think it's situational, like the Venom.
Yeah. Totally agree. What do you guys think? Low C. That's too many C's. I think it deserves. We need to enrich our D section.
I think the Venom is high is better though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That looks good to me. I see. Twin would put Acrobenchula Venom in B or C. See, now I just find myself ditching it and not wanting to use it. I feel like I'd sometimes give it second chances, and then I'm like, no.
If it was 3 MP, I would.
Oh, yeah.
I would argue higher for sure.
The higher MP makes the card less valuable. Not valuable, but it's like it's a lot of MP.
Incendio's the same amount.
And it's right
Atmosphere
here.
Charm is the same amount, and they're just better.
Yeah.
They're just better.
Period.
Yeah.
All right. Incarcerous, 3 MP. That's a high killer. To me, it's
love
a
that card.
B or A.
Yeah. I agree. Not so much, not a C, not an S tier, but definitely in the see it either in an A or B.
I would even put like after or before Akoyo. Because
I can see it before Firecrab.
Yeah. Because it's 3. Because Firecrab is 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the reason why I would use more Incarcerous instead of Akoyo, because it's only 3.
Yeah.
And it does good damage. All right.
Control, like if you're getting a lot of summons coming at you, you just give them a big hug with Incarcerous.
Exactly. All right. Yeah. It's top B. Easy. It's a B plus. It's a B plus. Incendio.
That's an A.
Could it be an S? Because it's such a go-to spell.
It's such a go. Like I feel like everybody has this card.
We have a fantastic bomb box.
It's so good. We do have the bombs up there. We do. Is it an S tier?
Guys,
it's easily avoidable. I think it's high.
Unless then you're in a corner, then no.
Now it's clutch. Incendio is clutch when you know they've lost, like their health is low and their movement cards are low.
And there's not too high.
Clutch.
It is not too high.
Yeah. Like I've like finished battles using that spell.
Oh yeah.
I honestly would put it up there with Hermione in a
or the top top A. The very top A.
Is it higher? You can put it with any deck. You can put it
Anything.
literally put it with
it's
any
literally
deck.
It's go-to. It's a must-have. It's a must-have for every single deck.
Yeah.
For that reason, I think top A, if not S.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right.
It's so good.
Maybe other cards will make us move. Well, what card would make it move to S? None.
I don't. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You see, I feel like it is an S because I can't think of any other cards that are that good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put like lower S, but it's
okay.
Because of like how the versatility.
Okay.
And if compared to Opalai, it's only 4 MP.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
It's such a good card.
Guys, do you agree about that? Or should I move it back to top A?
I'm fine either or, but
I'm obsessed with Fire Tornado. For sure.
Yo, this is true. Sydney makes a great point.
Wait,
the guy who is obsessed with the Fire Tornado.
Yes.
And you love Fiend Fire also.
Yes.
And you love Incendio. Oh my gosh. Do we have a pyro on our hands, Ben? Is this what we're finding out?
Yeah. I mean, I love special effects. I love epic battles, and it looks epic. All right. I see A's. I see A. All right. I agree. Okay. I'll move it down to the top A.
Yeah.
And I think it is
fine
better.
in front of Cassandra.
Atmospheric. I think they're both good. Atmospheric Charm and Incendio. I think Incendio just does a little bit more damage, but with the Atmospheric Charm, the bonus is that it hangs out there for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I still think Incendio is better. Okay. Moving on. Inflatus.
I think it's up there. You just put it right next to Incarcer's.
Okay. It's B. It's a go-to B.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good.
They changed
so
your
good.
name, Ben, in chat. Elwin, who is Ben Snow? All I see is Ben Fire, then Ben Flame from the Flash.
That's true. That's true. Well, hold on. There's Glacius up there in A. Okay. And water, like there's Aguamenti there too. If there was Orb of Water, I think I would put it in S, maybe, but I don't know. I don't have it, so I can't say.
Orb of Water.
But we'll get there.
It's
getting close. Okay, so we're good with Inflatus there.
Yeah.
We'll stop with Ivy Warrington. Does anyone use her?
She'll take out like an enemy unit like immediately.
Oh yeah.
So she's pretty useful. I don't know where to put her at, honestly. I
Guys,
think
help
she's
her.
more useful than Daniel, maybe.
I would argue with that because I mean it is helpful, but you can cast her and she'll kill like a spider, right? Like
Right.
She'll waste her ability on a spider.
So you really got to be make sure you're
precise,
aiming
like
at the right spot. Yeah.
Daniel, I feel like is a bit more versatile because he can heal at least, and she'll like you can waste her easily. I feel like,
but she's so clutch. Like your statues, you just plop her right there. Gone.
That's true.
Gone.
But Ron does a better job with that. I feel like.
Does he though?
Because he turns them into little tiny little bitches and moves them and they're gone. And then he drags them around. Like I think Ron is better than her.
Yeah, she takes Ron out. Yeah. If it was a head-to-head, she would take Ron out.
Well, yeah, if against each other.
Yeah.
If in terms of like that, she could destroy Ron. And Crucio gets Ron super fast too.
Yeah. I think she's up there. I think she has to be up there.
Like
At least
in B or C or top.
High B, low A.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. So higher, better than Twins and Grob.
Yeah. I think so.
Is she better than Incarcers?
Not out of use.
Okay, so let's put her in front or before Fire Crab.
I can say in front of Firecrab. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right behind some Inflatuses.
Yeah.
Inflatus.
Yeah.
S tier, she changed the dual dramatic. Really?
Yo, she changed. Like, if you just see waves of stuff coming at you, she's like, gobble.
But wait, isn't there only one use?
Yo, so you would use it on like Iran, the statues, an Opalai, which we have as an S tier, like those heavy hitting summons that just hit hard, and you're just like, oh crap, I need to slow down or I need some space. Just plop Ivy right there in the middle, gobble, gone. Go.
Okay,
gone.
then maybe should we put her up an A for that? Or she's good where she is?
I think she's good there.
Okay.
High B.
Because to be fair, guys, we have a lot of cards in there in A, and these are all useful cards. It's not like she's downgraded to D, so she'll be better there. She's good. All right, moving on. Kevin, D. I put him in D.
D? You said D? No.
I said D. Yeah,
Yeah.
What is it? He only improves your basic attacks, but only after like 20 of them.
Yeah,
24?
20. Yeah.
But do you really cast that many basic attacks until like
He's so situational.
He's
He's
very
so situational.
like it's only in cases you're like up in the faces of the enemies.
Yeah.
Like, 20 basic attacks, 24. That's a lot of attacks. It's
Well,
like,
he also counts with Neville, because Neville turns if you have a companion or an ally on the field, his basic attacks turn into heals, so that also counts as well. So now your healing increases with Kevin on the field. So,
but it's only with Neville.
With Neville and then of course with Snape.
So what about we put him like right behind Daniel there?
Yeah, no. Not even right behind. I think you get better use out of all the cards. I agree with you. I think he's
D?
higher. I think it's D. I think maybe
better than the Blast End of the Screw.
Oh yeah, for sure better than the Blast End of the Screw. Not the ND. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's because like when I looked at him out of all companions, I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah, because he just waiting. He doesn't attack or anything.
Right. Yeah. Mostly because of that.
Yeah.
All right, Lottie. Oh, it's gonna be you and the chat because I have no idea what about her.
I think Lottie's useful. I think more useful than Kevin.
Okay. What does she do?
She helps with your MP gain. So like the Niffler, she'll give you more MP, and she'll speed up your regeneration.
That's good. That's a useful thing to have.
Yeah, especially with like a Hermione. So let me read it. Upon entering the arena, Lottie would immediately replenish 1 MP for her summoner. She will then replenish 1 MP every 5 seconds at the cost of her own health. So yeah, she replenishes MP like a Niffler. Yeah, I think she's definitely higher than Kevin.
But a C, like a
C, yeah, for sure C.
Is she better than Bludger or run around Flooper?
No, yeah, she's right around there. I think she would be right behind. I think she would be at the very end of C right now.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. All right, Malfoy. We got
you
Malfoy.
have to tell me that one because I don't have that card.
Yeah, I use it a lot. Again, if you use Glacius, super useful. It's a good card to start with because you get 3 guys. Even though they run away, but it's decent, right? You get you occupy your enemy with them immediately. So it's like you throw bombastic bombs. It's right away 3 guys out there that can be like focused on different summons or whatever. It's a good barrier to set immediately.
Yeah,
give yourself time to gain MP for some other heavy artillery while they're getting killed. So I would put them actually right next to, I think A or B for starters. People say Malfoy C. Better than Phrase? No. I think they're next. That would be right next to Frey twins. I think they're equally good. But I don't know. Some people like twins more than Malfoy.
Really?
But I would put because of how they are, because I can't really decide. I think I would put them right in front of the twins because they're just, it's like they're all good cards. They're good, like Malfoy, Frey twins, and Grop. They're good companions. They're like in their own ways, but they're sit close to each other. Hey, Roxy, appreciate for the super chat. Ivy with whiz bangs and the Howler took me to Grandmaster. Wow, that's amazing. With the Howler, really? We put the Howler all the way in the D. Because we don't know really how to use it much. But appreciate it. And also shout out to Roxy. She's been helping a lot
Hey, shut
with
up.
with Magic Awakening and getting like used to different decks and find out more things about like different cards. I learned from her about the Pure Totem surprise attack.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. All right, so what do you think? I'm putting Malfoy next to the twins.
Yo, go for it. Go for it. I don't have the card yet, so that's the only card I'm missing. I have 75.
Wow.
It's the only one I'm missing, so I hear good things though.
Okay, now Matagot.
I like this card. I think I honestly think it could be a solid like B.
Okay.
I think
would it be up there with who do we have in B? We have so many Bs.
I know.
It's growing. I would argue that I like Baby Manticores more than Matagot. Mostly because of the dance. Just the dance. The dance.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
No, I think it's higher.
Okay.
I honestly think it's better than the Fire Crab as well.
Because it's only 4.
It's only 4. It splits up into more of them when they get hit. They can carry the bombastic bombs. They are great with a variety of decks, not just a summons deck, but they go good with the Bellatrix deck as well. I mean, a Hagrid deck as well. I just think if you had to pick between like Pixies, Ashwinders, sometimes even the Monster Book of Monsters to carry like the bombastic bombs. You want the cats. You want the cats just because there'll be more of them. So
wow, Roxy says with Incarcerus, Howler, and Whizbangs deals almost 1,700 damage altogether.
Oh my goodness!
So there's a use of Howler, I guess.
I want to try the Howler. Try the Howler.
But it's like you got to be pairing it with stuff. See, like this is what the game is about. It's about combos. It's about learning about cards, pairing them with different things, and then finding the golden zone.
There's rarely a card that's just like by itself, like just doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah,
it's a deck building, so you know, there's some strong cards by themselves, but then there's cards that highlight that card. So I love that. Yeah, cool.
All right, so we'll have them right up in front of Fire Crab.
Okay.
Now we have Nebulous. Ooh, very useful card.
I know, and it heals.
It heals. It hides you away. It can protect you from all the summons. They'll stop.
I think A.
Yeah, A or S. Well, I wouldn't put an S, but A for sure because it's so easy to cast. Right before or after Expulso, I feel like they're close to each other. No worries, Roxy.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot.
All right, then Nifla. Nifla's in the chat. I don't have that.
I love the Niffler.
But
I don't know.
B?
Don't know.
Would you put him in B? He's like a decent card.
Yeah. So I mean, benefits just like Lottie, it gives you MP, and it distracts enemies. So let's say you have a bunch of summons coming at you.
Yeah.
They will go towards the Niffler while you're racking up more MP so it's a great.
Yeah, you do have to waste MP on that Niffler, or your summons will be wasted on him.
The summons will go towards them and not you, so it's a great distraction card as well.
And only two. Only
two. Yeah. I think a solid B, maybe high B, like the Incarcerus and Flatus.
Let's put him there. Yeah, let's put him there.
Yeah.
Right after Ivy. That's fine.
Yeah.
They're good. It's good with Hermione Echo. Okay.
It's good with new Echo as well. Just with the summons, because you can get free extra summons and it's cheap. Yep, for sure.
Yeah. See, I feel like, that's a good... Because of... He also distracts. He might be... Because I use a lot of Priori and Cantatum right now. And I'm thinking maybe I should use him more.
Well, I think Prior only works on spells, though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, now we have Norwegian Ridgebag Egg. Legendary card.
I love this card. I love this
We
card.
do need... So, it's good with Neville, right? Because he heals?
Yes, it's a go-to Neville card. Like, it's a must-have Neville card. That being said, it's so situational. But it's so powerful. But it's so expensive. But, so, like, it's literally, like, sitting in the middle, like a low B, high C, maybe.
Right. Maybe top B? Top B or no? Or
no, not top B. No, not at all.
But I would put it, even though it's higher, I think I would put it a bit better than Firecrab. What do you think? Or lower, or right after. But yeah, the seven scares me.
It's expensive. That's what I'm saying.
And you got to be healing it. You got to be like nourishing too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to move
it.
It's
so situational. That's why I say low B, high C.
Okay, how about...
It's so situational.
In front or before or after AK? AK is 6.
I think it's after.
Okay.
Just use-wise. Now, I think I see more of this card being used in AK.
Probably because AK is more rare to get.
Probably. They're both legendary cards.
Well, the AK is dark. Well, it's legendary.
It's legendary, but it's dark. So like, kind of similar odds when you're trying to get the cards.
I remember when I first used Crucial, I was like, are you ready to use it? It's like,
Ooh, the Flash says it's better than Fiend Fire. Whoa.
I would argue with that. That's why originally I wanted to put it next to Fiend Fire, because they're both summons, they're powerful, but you gotta take care of them.
So you gotta feed them somehow, whether with summons with the Fiend Fire or with healing with the egg.
But the thing is, with the egg, like, if you also then put Swelling Solution and Bomb Box, if you put, like, you care about it, it's gonna be good. I think I want to agree with Flash. Like, it has decent use, kind of like Fiend Fire.
Right.
And like, I think the damage that it deals when it comes out, oh my god, he's a pain. He's a pain to deal with.
Yeah, but
if it's against you.
But it's very easily countered. I've seen some people just throw a Cindio at it or Expulso. Because like I usually with my Neville deck, in my deck I have Essence of Dittany. I do have Daniel as a companion, Kevin, but also Epixki, and then of course with my basic cast. So I have like 3 or 4 methods of healing that thing. But if somebody just throws an Incendio in the corner where I planted, that egg can be gone pretty quick.
See, okay, the only reason, Flash, I think I would put it lower than Fiend Fire is because if you kill if they kill the egg, that's it. You wasted 7 MP.
That's it. Like you're spending so much time trying to heal it and hoping nothing happens to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough.
All right. I'm okay with where it is. I would want it to be higher. But just the fact knowing that you have to nourish it, no.
Yeah.
That's a no. All right, moving on. But yeah. Okay, Alchemy. I haven't used it. I see people using it so many times.
I'm torn on this one too. It's easy to dodge sometimes.
It is, because you see where it's gonna land.
Yeah.
It telegraphs you.
But I love that card. Like, it comes out of nowhere sometimes. I would also put it in B.
Yeah, B for me.
Yeah.
But like lower B.
Yeah. I would put it in
Baby Mantic?
Yeah. I think it'd be in front of Baby Manticore.
Or no, let's do after, because like baby Manticores, come on, you gotta do a dance, and baby Manticores are only 3.
Okay,
only
for you,
3.
man. For you, man.
Okay. Oh my god! Also, did you try that when you can build your own arena?
Mm-hmm.
So if you set up that like everybody has baby Manticores, it's such a insanity, because all of them start casting baby Manticores on random pace, and it just the music keeps starting at different times, and it just, oh my god, explodes the brain. All right. Good against bomb box. Oh yeah, that's true. Alchemy.
The range, the range is great.
Right. All right. A Pugno. Oh my god, that's, if not S, it's an A.
Yeah, I think it's an A.
What do you get? Because if it's upgraded, it's only 2.
So hard.
It's only 2.
Yes, Pugno hits so hard.
In your face.
I think it's an A, maybe like around Nebulous and Expulso.
Okay, I would put it where's in front of Hermione or after Hermione. It's only 2, and they're both Hermione. In both situations.
Yeah, I'm okay with it being higher than Hermione.
Yeah, okay. Is it better than Atmospheric Charm? Or they're similar? I feel like the only thing that you gotta have the enemy close to you.
Yeah.
But you can be, the thing is, you can be spamming because it's only 2 MP. If you get into a hurdle and you need to get rid of the enemy super fast, a Pugno is the way to go.
But you can stack a Pugno also.
That's true. That's true. You can have like triple.
Yeah, you can literally have like 3 circles of birds going around you while you're.
And no one will want to approach you ever if you have that.
But I'm saying that with the broom.
Oh,
it's so clutch, man. It's so clutch.
Huh.
It's
okay.
So good. I think it's good where it's at right now.
Okay.
I love Atmosphere Charm,
but
and Confringo does so well.
Yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna try that deck with a broom and a Pugno. I'm gonna just build up a Pugno and then unleash it.
Yeah. And you don't even like have to go over there to get damage on other people. Like you could just use it as a front row or back row type card. If summons are coming near you, and as soon as they get within range, birds go pew 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 pew,
exactly,
like little missiles.
yeah. And I know to like if the opponent is casting it, I better stay away. I better my other summon take those birds.
Yeah, a good one would take out like each pixie, like one bird can take out a pixie like easily.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Orb of Water. Such a desired card.
I love this card.
It's so beautiful.
Going against it.
It's so beautiful. Like visually. Oh my god, Siri doesn't understand. Visually, I think it's my most favorite card of the entire game. I think
over Protego, Diabolica.
Good one. Well, they will be competing against each other.
For sure.
Because the visuals of both of those spells take the entire screen.
Yeah.
It's the blue. I love the blue.
The blue is such a great contrast. Yes. Agreed.
Okay, so Orb of Water, where are we gonna put it? It's gonna be like A or.
Yeah, it's gotta be A. I don't think it's S tier. It's hard to aim or control from time.
But if you get a hang of it, and I see people got a hang of it pretty well.
Yeah. I think low A is fine for now.
Okay.
It does so much damage. It's such a good control.
Is it better than Fiendfire?
I think so.
Then let's put it right after Fiendfire.
I think so.
Okay. I easily, mostly because Fiendfire, you gotta sacrifice stuff for it, and for Orb of Water, it's 1 less MP than Fiendfire. So yeah, definitely it should be there. It's good.
It just grabs up everything.
Yeah,
on the
it's
other
good against
side.
statues. It's good
Yeah.
against people. Any
It just
summons.
grabs up everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I won that card so bad, and I did my 130 keys altogether and didn't get it. But I did upgrade my Opalai and Malfoy. And
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, it was a good draw.
That's a good haul.
All right. Moving on to Pirtotum. Oh no, that's Phoenix. Pirtotum's Legacy. Legendary.
I just got this card. So I literally just got this card, I want to say Monday.
Okay.
Or this weekend. I don't know.
I used it. It's good with heals. It's a good save.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go away. If it dies, it turns to ash, and then it gets
can be
reborn.
reborn. Yeah.
So,
it's
actually,
an expensive healing card though.
It's an expensive healing card, but now that I'm thinking about it, I remember I usually would use it like at the very end. If I would be like, for example, if I would be downed, right, and I'm resurrected, that's the first card I'd use to get some health up. I don't know.
Oh, Flash said you only have to cast it once.
Exactly. So now that I'm thinking, I was using it wrong. I feel like you can wait and cast it immediately. Like from in the one of the first cards, and just have him out there for the rest of the. I think that I'm gonna test it. So I don't have much, I tried him, but I would use him only in dire situations.
Yeah. Let me look it up. Because I do have that card.
I'm gonna actually test that to cast Phoenix first and have him hang out because he doesn't go away. He doesn't die.
Yeah.
He will continue healing you forever.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, 5-star healing. Summons a Phoenix, which will continuously heal ally units within range of the cost of his own health. Phoenix will leave a pile of ashes once its health has been depleted, from which it will rise after a period of time. After 3 resurrections, the Phoenix will return to your hand when its health is depleted again. So you get 3 resurrections with this card. The Phoenix max health is reduced by 10% every time it is reborn.
So yeah, this is definitely a card to use right away, but because it's 7 MP and it could be hard, I'd put it in B next to the Norwegian egg.
That's fine. That's fair. I can agree with that. I just got it, so I haven't used it.
But I literally just had this idea of trying using it right away. I'm gonna try it, but sometimes it's weird. Like you just wait, and it's sometimes if no one is casting anything, you're like, oh my god, it's about to get real. It's about to get real.
Yo, so many matches I've started, and we're just standing there with
yes, and who's gonna go first? Who's better?
I'm like, okay, are they gonna send out their companions first, or are they just gaining MP to get their combo going right now? It's such a chess match. I love it.
Okay, next up, Pirtotum Locomotor.
I think this is an amazing card. I think you get more value out of it than Fiendfire, in my opinion.
Yes, I totally agree. It is, Orb of Water. It can get rid of those statues fast, but I love it. I would put it even in S if I could, but it's all the way to 6.
Yeah,
and they can be on its own. Statues can be destroyed pretty fast.
But they have that little grace period that you talked about in your video where they
4 seconds.
Yep.
It's so easily, and not many people.
Taunting, I think.
Yeah, they're taunt. I guess they're like, oh well, keep killing. So yeah, and so many people don't know about it, and they start spamming. They cast something immediately.
You gotta wait.
And you gotta wait, but also another thing is that Ron, you gotta watch out for Ron. If there's Ron on the field, don't cast anybody. Just wait until Ron dies, because he'll just huff them all together. All right, I'm okay with having it in the middle of A, meaning.
I think it's more useful than Crucio. I think more than Hermione. Atmosphere charm.
Because of like relative to the MP.
Yeah.
And I that's like, I'm almost building my deck here. There's Spirital Locomotor, Apogno, Atmospheric Charm, Incendio is there, Nebulous. No. I sacrifice Nebulous for something else. I don't remember what. Yeah, that's good. Behind Opalai. So someone wants S. I would put
everybody's saying S. I haven't seen A at all. Everybody has said S.
Okay, let's put it there.
Okay.
Boom. It's an S. Because
so good.
I'll tell you do you want my secret strategy?
Ooh.
It's a secret strategy.
Do tell.
Well, there's one card that I use it with. It's coming up right here. This next one, Portkey. Well, tell me, where would you put this card?
I like it a lot. I think it's a solid B also.
Okay.
I don't see it as a C. I think it's use. It's 2 MP. You get free movement. And don't you get a shield after?
Yep.
When you use it too.
I think it should be right like next to the Essence of Dittany. Something like that. Or next to Niffler.
I wouldn't be mad at any of that.
All right.
I definitely think it's higher than AK.
Oh yeah. So the way it's used, I go to the corner with my Pirito Locomotor. I cast it in the corner, so the way the statues are like grouped together, and then I cast Portkey. And so all of us, all three, including the statues, get teleported. And the statues appear on the enemy, right in front of the enemy, with the shields. And then I throw that swelling solution.
Yeah.
And boom, it's panic. It causes panic. I'm not kidding. People freak out. People are like, what is going on? Because they were like empty field, and right away they have statues in front of their face. And then if they have bomb box, and then it's a Hagrid deck, it's amazing.
They stay up there forever.
Yeah. Because they heal themselves with Hagrid. That's like it's a killer. So yeah, I agree. Statues are an S. Next up we have Priori Incantato. Here's its prior.
Priori Incantato. I don't know what to think of this card because you can use like another spell, the same spell again, with an additional 1 MP.
Yeah.
So
it cuts it down actually.
It cuts it down by 1.
It cuts it down, not by 1. I think it by half, if I'm not wrong. It cuts it down. Like that's what. Like I could be spamming certain cards like Incendio or Apogno. That's how I get those Apognos super fast, because it cuts down.
Now it has to be the same level. Let me see the level. Let me see.
Doesn't have to, like the power is gonna be.
No, it's +1 MP. So when you have a Priori Incantato in your hand, it would turn into the last spell card you played, but with +1 MP cost. So it's an additional +1 MP, like so with AK. With Crucio.
Really?
Yeah. So with Crucio, it'll be 6 MP instead of 5. And then the level, but the level the card copied will be the same as Priori Incantato. So you also have to make sure the card you want to copy is the same level. It's not going to copy every last spell card. So it's very situational.
I use it all the time. Why does it? I found it like it's less for some reason. Like,
I thought it was too, because it was like just felt easier to summon, but it said +1.
Huh. Wait, I gotta double check that, because I use it in every deck now. Prior, because it's.
I love it with Hermione.
Because how much, like, you can spam more cards.
Spells. Yep.
But I'm okay with having it like in B.
Mm-hmm.
Because of a go-to like somewhere near Matagot or Maybe less than like next. How about right after, like below baby Manticores?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Make it so.
Yes. All right. Protego Diabolica. Never had it. Looks fantastic, terrifying, beautiful.
I just want to put it like A. Just
Okay.
like I honestly, it's situational. A lot of people do have cards where either their summons or the companions are kind of getting near you. So I just love that card. I just love that card. So I'll put it A.
Okay, I'm cool. Would you? Because again, I don't have opinion for just by visuals, I would put it in S.
Yeah,
But,
I know.
Is it better than Crucio or Orb of Water or Fiend Fire?
It's so defensive.
But what are those flying blue birds that are flying?
The dragons. So
they do
dragon. Yeah, so it charges up with every enemy unit like entering the circle. And you can get up to 3 charges. And it sends out a dragon each charge. So you can send out 1 dragon, then 2 dragons, then 3 dragons. So a total of 6. I don't think it's better than Crucio. I honestly prefer Orb of Water because, like, again, it's situational. I think it's up there though, just because it's so cool.
Better than Fiend Fire? It's only 5.
No, I don't know if it's better than Fiend Fire.
Okay, I just don't have experience, so that's why. Okay,
yeah,
maybe at the very bottom of A. How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
It's better in duels, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see people use it a lot, and it looks like wow. I'm scared when it appears, but
it's so good.
I survive sometimes. Okay, Protego Totalum. I don't use it at all.
Yeah, it's good. It's great in Forbidden Forest.
Okay. How about we go put it in C? It's all the way to 5. That's why I don't use it, because it's 5.
Yeah.
I have better options for 5.
You do C.
Okay,
C is perfect.
Right after Lottie, meaning the lowest one right now.
That's fine. Yeah. I think it's fine.
All right. Next up, Robin.
I don't use this companion card.
Me either.
I think it's middle of the ground, just damage wise, but I don't use it. I've seen a lot of people use it.
I kill her fast.
I know. I think she's better than Kevin though.
I think she's better. Well, I cannot judge by Lottie, but yeah, I would use her more than Kevin.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Should we put her in C or D?
If we got Lottie in C, well, I think she's right there with Lottie.
Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. There we go. All right. Perfect. Next up, Ronald Weasley.
Oh,
it's got to be like A or B.
A or S.
Or yeah, because
it's a game changer. Because
it defeat, like, if you have summons, they're gone.
I think honestly it's high. It's high.
Yeah,
it might be an S. It might be an S tier.
I see S's. All right.
It goes with any deck.
Yep.
It's so good.
And if you swell the solution.
Ooh, swelling solution with that with Ron?
Yeah. Or bomb box. Do bomb box affect him?
He carries a bomb box too.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, is he the top one? The very top card?
Ooh, is he better than
bomb box than any of them?
Ooh,
Ronald Weasley.
Ooh,
I would him. Well, wait. Does he? Because
he turns enemy ally units into chess pieces as well.
No.
Is he better than the statues?
I think because he can he can counter statues. You do not cast statues if there's Ron on the field. For that reason, I think it could be better. Because they will be just gone. Like you wasted 6 MP if you
So put him in front of
But does he get he does I don't think he grabs Opalai because he's flying. Or does he?
Let me see, because each card lets you know if it can attack.
That's true. Bomb box you can use more than once, then it's a better. I agree. I would agree with that. Ron is one use, and everybody else is many use.
Let me see. So Ron hits ground and air, and then the Wizard's Chess Knight hits ground and air. Then the Chess King only hits ground. Okay. So yeah.
All right. So he does it. Oh, I'm okay with where
he's. That's right. He does attack with his wand when stationary. I see it. That's right. You do see him casting. Forgot about that. Yeah. S tier. I think that's a good spot.
All right. Cool. Next up, we're almost done here, actually.
I know. This is crazy.
Hagrid. Ruby has Hagrid as a companion.
I think middle.
I see people use a lot, and he's a pain in the butt, you know.
I think definitely a high C or B for sure. Maybe
right next to the Norwegian egg.
I think he's better than the egg.
Better than egg? Yeah. I
think he's better than the egg.
Okay. Is it better than AK?
He's more useful than the AK. You get a free ride.
Okay.
And movement. And free movement.
That's true.
Free movement, free healing. He's clutch at the end.
Yeah.
And you're unable to move around and low in health. You
gotta stay away as a if I have him in the end of the fight against me, I better stay away from him. So
yeah.
All right. Then let's put him next to Fire Crab, all the way up there.
Oh yeah, Steffi. Yeah, friends, or if you're doing in duels, you can pick up your partner in Hagrid too.
Oh.
And they can ride with you as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I barely used him. I don't think I have Hagrid. Now that I'm realizing it. No, because I have Echo. Yeah, maybe I don't.
You may not have the companion card for him.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll have him there, mid, higher B, solid B.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Sectum Sempra.
I don't know where to place this card at all. I don't know where to place this card.
Yeah.
It's high damage. It does.
It is. Apparently, I heard it is also good against statues.
Because
it bounces.
Yep.
It bounces, so you better not be grouped all the time. I don't know, C or B. I feel like maybe B. It's better than Expelliarmus and regular Glacius.
I agree.
So that's a B. Is it better than Cornish Pixies? They could be next to each other.
I think it's better than the Pixies.
Okay.
For what it does.
Yeah.
I think it's better than AK.
Okay. But then there's Essence of Dittany and Alchemy. I think it's even better than Alchemy, honestly.
It's so good. I think it's high.
Guys, what do you think? B. Okay, everyone's good with B. How about next to Matagod, right before Hagrid?
So that's
Akoyo.
That's what. So I'm looking at the Matagod or in the Fire Crab area. I don't think it's as high as a Niffler. Maybe right there with the Portkey. I think it's right behind the cats. Maybe above the Fire Crab. That's where I have it.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Also centered B. Next, side apparition.
Side along effort. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
I don't use it as much.
Me neither. Like, I prefer to use Dobby instead. If I were to, like, don't waste the space. Well, if you don't have Dobby, you can have that, but that's a waste of 3 MP. I feel like that's a D. I think this card could be a D or the low C.
Low C for sure. It's definitely situational. I think just the use though. I think it's so situational. Let's do D. Let's do D. Yeah.
Is it more or better than Acrobenchula Venom? I mean, more. I said the same thing.
I think higher.
Higher. Okay.
Like barely.
I actually would prefer
the Venom.
The Venom.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like the side apparition would help you to get out of the other situations. But things like now learn about the broom, they can also do that and deal damage. That's better.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Yeah, and with the Porky, you get a shield. So
it too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, spiders. It's a very go-to.
I used to use these,
Me too.
but they die easily as well. At least the pixies were air units, so you don't have to worry about like poison and anything. But so yeah, I think C. I don't think they're D.
High C.
Not that high, honestly.
How about next to right here, right behind Centaurs? I feel like they are friends. They're both 3. They're both common. They're like,
yeah.
I think I would find them more useful than Foopers, though, for sure.
For sure, especially if you're feeding the Fiend Fire. For sure.
That and plus Foopers are all the way to 5 MP.
Yeah. You get more of them for less MP. So, yeah.
It's like a decent like card that if you like, you don't feel bad about casting if you want to get rid of them. It's a sacrifice card.
Yeah, for sure. Throwing out your pawns.
All right, so stack of Monster Book of Monsters.
I think this is A or even S.
Ooh.
I really do.
Really?
Because it's one of those few summons where you can like literally, just go over there.
That's what happens. That's what I noticed. I don't use this card a lot, but people use it on me, and I'm like, I'm occupied for a long time.
I like the card a lot. Now, it can be defeated, but it's so annoying.
It is annoying. It's
so annoying if not taken care of. But I think A is a safe spot. I would put it higher than Fiend Fire, maybe right behind
Orb of Water.
Yeah, maybe right behind Orb of Water. Wait, wait. Is this a stack or Monster Book of Monsters?
It's a stack.
Oh, stack. No. Then low.
Really? Not that. This is 3 of Monster Book of Monsters. The 3 of them.
I know, but it's 7 MP.
Yeah.
No, it's low. I thought it was the Monster Book of Monsters.
Okay.
I thought it was the Monster Book of Monsters.
So you would put this in B even?
I would put it in C.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was.
Yeah, cost is bad. Like I never use it because it is 7. Like but there's other stuff that I prefer to.
Did we already place the Monster Book of Monsters?
No, it's next. Wait, where is it? It's coming up because it's the. So it's
okay. I thought this was the Monster Book of Monsters.
The second one. Okay. So you want C? Okay, because I don't really use it.
It's too expensive, man. I would put it behind the Pixies. I would put it behind Grop. I would put it at the very tail end of C. I would use Protego before.
Okay, so the very bottom of C, not D, not quite D, but so it's like the worst legendary card. Oh no, it's not even legendary; it's epic.
Yeah,
but it's
7.
it works like legendary, so sort of.
Yeah, well, it costs is very expensive.
It costs like
Yeah.
that. It makes it seem like it is. All right, because like for example, Whiz Banks is way better than that, I think. But you gotta be careful. All right, Stupefy.
What is it? 3?
It's 3.
It does so much damage. Where's my phone? Let me look at the game.
It's decent. I would put it like in B. It's like a go-to. It's not too much MP, and you can have it. But I often find like, oh, there's not enough space. I already like my go-to cards, and he's not usually the one that I need.
So okay, 5-star crowd control, 4-star damage for 3 MP. That's stats good. Alone, exactly.
Okay.
And it does AoE attack if it bumps into an enemy ally.
How about he goes all the way to A next to a Pugno? Or not? He's not.
Okay.
He's not.
I would put him between the Niffler on
and
B.
Porky.
And Porky. I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even next to like Incarcerous. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they're similar. Okay, yeah. I think, there you go.
Crowd control.
Yes.
Does a great job, like top of the line with what it does.
And like it's perfect because I do like Inflatius and Incarcerous more. Than him. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to me. All right, I'm liking this. We're gonna post it. We're gonna tweet this because we're gonna be able to download this image.
Yay!
All right, so swelling solution. All right, so again, I use it a lot.
So do I, but it's very situational.
Yeah, but it's cool to make stuff bigger there and faster.
Ron covers up like the entire,
the entire screen. Yeah, it's the entire phone is just Ron. You don't see anything.
I would say B, low B maybe.
Right next to a port key, I think.
That high? You think that high?
Well, because it's only 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's only 2, you can cast it and just don't mind it.
But it only works good with other stuff.
Like, yeah.
And so it's not going to do anything by itself, which is why I have it low.
You can cast it on yourself. You'll get bigger and faster too.
True, and you get faster attacks, so it could be cool with a snake deck.
But yeah, you definitely want it on summons. It's like this is a go-to summon deck.
Yeah.
All right, like I don't know, next to Pixies.
Yeah, somewhere around. Somewhere around the Pixies.
They feel good together.
What's messing me up, Ben,
is
AK. I don't think it needs to be that high. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. But we'll talk about that once we get all the cards on the board.
as an AK card itself.
Just as usage wise and just what it like value. Like, yeah.
Okay.
But we'll cover that once we got all the cards on the deck. All
right. Yeah, that will be the final like rendition.
Then we'll just like start like, hey, let's move this here, that here, and then that'll be our final.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do Tebow.
D. I don't like that card.
Yeah, because it takes forever to charge. He does decent damage, but it takes forever to charge. I would put him like next to Kevin.
Yeah. I think
Howard.
behind Kevin.
Behind Kevin. Okay.
Yeah. It's a spell card and it takes forever and it's easy to dodge. Like, I think it might be the last card. It's right next to the Blast in this group.
Yeah.
I want to give it a shot. Like sometimes, for example, look, Howler is at the D, but Roxy found a way to get to the Grandmaster with that card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, like if you're good at deck building, you can find a way to use any card. So it's just, I get it with one MP with Newt after like every 3 casts.
Yeah.
I mean, summons. I'm just like, no, I'm not going to use a card spot.
They're better summons.
For free. Yeah.
They're better for summons.
I can get it for free.
Okay, so next up, the Monsters Book of Monsters. You wanted to put it all the way in A, right?
Yeah, Monster Book of Monsters is A, maybe even S.
Ooh, I wouldn't put it higher than Incendio, would you? Or right next to it, right after.
No, yeah, it would be next to. Yeah, I would say next to Incendio, ahead of Confringo, ahead of
Cassandra.
Atmosphere Charm, even ahead of Cassandra.
Yeah, that's good. I feel good about that because this is a good like go-to cards.
Yeah.
It's low in P and it's
They
out
work with
there.
like almost any deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was like my build. So before my first deck was go to Bombastic Bomb Box, Incendio, the book, Baby Manticores, Nifla. What else? Expulso was there too. And something big. I don't remember. I had only like 1/7. See, that's what I was always trying to do. Like have like only one mega card, like 7 cost.
Oh yeah. The rest
Everything
were
else.
low MP, so you can cycle through your deck faster for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like summons decks, so I am biased, but I see it a lot with the Bellatrix deck. I think that's a good spot. I wouldn't be mad at it being behind Expulso either.
The Book of Monsters?
Yeah, just because value wise, no, it's good. It's perfect. It's good. Leave it there.
Okay.
Leave it there.
All right, next up, three-headed puppy. I haven't used him much. I only encountered him a couple of times. He kind of is a pain to deal with, but takes a while to summon.
It's so tanky though.
It's good.
So it's good when with Hermione. It's usually paired with Hermione or like even a Harry deck.
Not Hagrid?
Simply because spell cards.
Oh yeah, okay.
It comes out with spell cards and it's MP drops.
I see.
So yeah, you usually see him there.
So I see A's.
Yeah, it's a good card. It's a good card.
Okay.
You can summon that thing for 0 MP.
Really?
Yeah, if you use up enough spell cards, that's what I'm saying. Harry and Hermione. If you use up enough spell cards, you can summon that thing with 0 MP for free. A lot of people just have it sitting there, sitting at 0 until they need it. They're coming across
I'm gonna
like
try
at the
it.
end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you. Is it okay? Let's look at the A team. Is it there at the bottom or somewhere in the middle?
I think very bottom. I would put it behind Niffler on B, but I know chat is saying A, so
I see
I'll
B's.
go with chat. Do we have some B's?
I have one B and an A. Maybe that was a previous A.
Yeah. Okay. I say behind
Nifla.
I say behind Expulso.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I say
Better than Crucio.
Expulso. Right there. I think it could be behind Crucio. I think you get more bang for your buck with the dog though. Well, Crucio is good outside of stuff.
Crucio's good.
Let's do it behind. It's not better than Orb of Water.
It's not.
It's
Okay,
not better than Orb of Water.
Let's put him
go
at
at
the
the
bottom.
end. Yeah, let's put him at the bottom.
Okay, good.
People
want B. See, people are saying B, by the way.
Yeah. Let's put him at. Ooh, B. That's a good one. I think I agree.
Like behind Niffler, like you were saying.
Yes. Behind somewhere behind the Niffler, but ahead of the Fire Crab.
I would put like this in front of Montagon. There you go.
Okay.
Boom. Next up, Thunderbird, the 4 MP one.
So this is another card like Tebow and even the Rumpet where I can get it for free with
Newt.
That being said, the
Hey,
shield
oh.
is pretty good. I like it's a cheap shield, and it does damage too.
Oh, a low
Hey,
B.
jumping toadstools.
Hey, welcome. Like a low B. I see a low B, or for some it's A.
Okay, so somewhere in B, so B for sure.
Better than AK. You were saying like we got to move AK somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah. So I wouldn't need. Yeah.
I say I would
think-
like Phoenix more than the Thunderbird, or the
Okay.
Pixie, or the Pixie.
Okay.
So maybe somewhere.
It's cheap shields though, because it doesn't. It's not just you. It shields all ally units.
Oh, for how long?
I forgot. Hold on, let me look.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, I would move up. I think I just didn't use. I'll put it next to Alchemy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe alchemy. So
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah, it's 5-star shield, 4-star back row. When ally units gain a lightning ring, they also receive a shield equal to the Thunderbird's attack. The Thunderbird can ignite a lightning ring to deal AoE damage. Yeah,
Nice.
which will
Yeah, that's
periodically
good. That's
cast the ring
good.
of lightning. Yeah, that's a good card.
mm-hmm.
That's
All
a
right.
good card.
Good. Next up, Thunderstorm. For 6.
I think a lot of people use this card.
I think it could go right next to Atmospheric Charm, but lower because of the high MP.
High MP, yeah.
But it's good. It's like
yeah.
it's an A.
Yeah,
This is an A card.
It's an A. It's a solid A. It's a solid A.
I would put it right behind Atmospheric Charm, honestly, or Apogno. Because again, it deals everywhere. No one can kill it.
No,
and it lasts a long
yeah,
time.
Yeah. The cost is a good sweet spot of 6 MP. So if you have like if you have your MP full, you can do the lightning and pair it with something else like 4 and below.
Like this is better than Crucio, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it better than Orb of Water?
Yeah, I think so.
This is a good spot, right after
Yeah.
Atmospheric Charm.
Yeah, I think it's a good spot. I think that's a good spot.
All right, now we have Time Turner. For
I
5
love that
MP.
card,
Yeah.
but it's 5. And I think it's
Yeah.
situational.
Unless you have
see-
Hermione to lower.
Yeah, true. But you normally see it in Snape and Neville decks because just to increase their basic attack cast, because all that counts towards Kevin, and you can use your what's it with Snape Septus Sempra
Yeah.
more often because I think it's every 2
And
basic
Glacius
casts.
Maxima, the same thing. Yeah, like it's a part of a summon deck.
Yeah,
Could be.
I like the card though.
Is it more? I feel like it's a more B, or it could go to A.
I don't see it as an A.
All right.
I think B is good.
but I think that could do better than AK or similar.
Yeah. I think higher than AK is fine.
Okay. Next to Essence of Destiny.
Yeah.
All right.
I
All
think that's
right.
fine.
I mean, it sort of was expected to have B as the biggest.
It's the middle.
It's
in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right. Troll. 5 MP.
I love this card, but the more and more I find myself, the more and more I play this game, the more I find myself I never use it.
Yeah, I think it's. I would put it next to a Rampant and Ashwinder.
Yeah,
They're like
around there.
I like him more than a Rampant.
I do. Yeah. I don't like him more than Ashwinder.
Okay, good. Now, Unicorn. Okay, so I've been looking for this
Situational.
card for so long. I heard so many good things. I saw it, but like you gotta also take care of it a lot.
It's and it's easy to dodge.
Right.
It's easy to dodge.
I wanted it, and then I used it, and I'm like, it's a lot of work for what you get.
Exactly.
I don't know. C or
Exactly.
D? What do you guys? C, or could it go to B?
No. I don't think it's higher than C.
Okay.
I think it's so situational.
It is. Though, okay. Yeah, I like spiders and centaurs more than unicorn because it's 5. It's like, it's a hefty amount of MP to waste for that.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer to save up more and use the dragon, the baby Norwegian dragon, than unicorn. Maybe the bottom C as where it is right now.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Same here. Okay.
Started off using the troll a lot, especially the block. Yeah, block. Yo,
Yeah.
the troll
Yeah.
was clutch at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That was
good.
a good
I think
dude.
because they give that card to everybody
Early. That was like one
Yeah.
of your first cards after taking the
Right.
charms class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Ventus. That's another card they give like the first card. That's the first card.
I don't know where to place this one either.
I mean, it's good because it deals damage, not too much, but it's a
Yeah.
control one.
It's very good control.
But
I can see it. It's great, like in a Forbidden Forest.
yes, that's what I was about to say. It's better there than in the duels, but I
Yeah.
see people using it, but not that much. I feel like it's a high C or B.
I saw somebody use it real well against my summons deck, like against my Newt.
Oh yeah, that's true. You
You
can
kind of
just
keep
them
all
there.
those foes back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And if you have a Centaur, he can be dealing with them or Opalai.
Yeah. Like
Huh.
I've seen Vince's
Okay.
push Monster Book of Monsters and like Pixies and stuff right back into my lap. Like it's it's a pretty good card. I feel like though, since it is such a narrow field for a spell, it's situational at best. So I think in the middle, maybe low B, high C.
How about just better than the snowballs just in front of them?
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have whiz-bangs, but the ones that like
What, the fireworks?
because there are 2 fireworks one, the box
Yeah.
one, not the Umbridge one.
Oh, so this box one.
It's only 3
Yeah.
that sits there in the middle, and I don't really understand what it does.
It's like the fire crab. Once it gets into like an
Okay.
area, it'll start attacking.
It's good control one because people will try to stay away with that and try to get rid of it.
Yep. I
don't know, high C, low B?
Yeah, I would say middle C.
Middle C. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
Nobody really uses it. It's one of those cards. I would honestly put it right next to Lottie and Episky.
Okay.
That's where I would land it.
All right, that sounds fair. All right, now the Whizbanks with Umbridge, the 7 MP. That one is a good one.
It's such a good card. It does so many good things. It's expensive, but like you said, with Incarcerus or
And Hermione.
Inflatus, with that card, it does massive amount of damage. It's good not only in duels. I think it shines more so in outside of duels.
Oh yeah.
With a social adventure and of course Forbidden
Mhm,
Forest. I think that's where it can shine. I've honestly been using it recently with my Hermione deck in duels, and it comes out of nowhere because I'll just like sit there, get my 10 MP, then Incarcerus in this card immediately following. So I think just because it can be used a lot in so many different avenues, I think low B is a safe sport.
I think I would put it a bit like just behind Phoenix and after.
Yeah,
Just
definitely near AK and the Phoenix and the Egg. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
All right, that's good. And last card, Wampin Willow.
I love this card.
I know. So I've heard that you've been using it a lot. I've been
Yeah.
kind of neglecting it, but then once in solo duel, I saw someone cast 2 of them on either sides of the
Mhm.
borders of the arena, and I'm like, I'm trapped. I cannot approach it. That's it. I'm trapped, and that's how I was killed.
I love the Willow. It's so good, man.
You control. So I think in the solo situation, I think I'm gonna try to use that card more because of how you can control the enemies and they will never come close to you, or it will be wasting their MP trying to get rid of the tree.
Yeah,
and it has decent health, right?
And it could reach and pull, and its radius is insane.
Right. So like imagine the square, right? You see the you know the screen. You put it on either side like a goalie, right? Like, and that's it, like a gate. And then you're not gonna go in the middle because then the opponent is gonna be right there in the middle. That's it.
Yeah, and it's pretty tanky too. Agreed, Flash. A lot of S tiers. Wow, for the Willow. Are you serious? I'm surprised by that.
I don't know if it would go all the way. Like for solo, yes. I think it's A. I would put it in A.
I would not be. I'm mad at that. I'm biased, so I'm scared to say A because I love that card.
I just saw what it did to me, but at the same time, when we are in duels, it's not as big of a threat in my experience. But it is annoying. It's like when you put it out there, you want to get out of the way.
Yeah,
and you have to spend stuff to get rid of it.
The
lowest I would put either lower A or is it okay? Is it better than Incarcerus or Inflatus? Let's think it that way.
Ooh.
Let's think it that way.
If we're thinking of it like that, though, we might need to move Incarcerus and Inflatus up and move Diabolica and the other ones down then. Because I think it does the same thing, just in a limit, but in a limited capacity, but it's more expensive.
It is more. That's the only reason. I feel like, you know what? By the way, we're done. Every card is on the board. Every card is on the board. Plus, let's imagine that we have McGonagall. Where would we put McGonagall?
I think she's B. I think everybody's still trying to figure her out. Yeah,
that's true. I've seen her, but like she does decent damage. People use it as a last summon, as a last companion.
Yeah,
and she finishes off. Okay, yeah, B. Let's pretend that she's B. But yeah, let's move things around. Okay. What do we think about?
So let's start with the bottom of A tier. Okay. Bottom of A tier, top of S tier. Top of B tier. Would we move anything from those spots?
Yeah, you know what? I think both.
I think Incarcerus and Inflatus are A's, man.
Yeah, I think so.
And
too.
I think Protega Diabolica goes down. I even think the Ice Spell goes down as well.
The which one? Glacius?
Yeah, I think that goes down to
possibly
A.
Okay, and then we have Inflatus here, but Inflatus and Incarcerus moving up. And are they better than Whomping Willow, Inflatus? How far they're better? Because to be fair, they are only 3 MP.
Yeah.
And because of how low they are, they should be up there.
Yeah. I just think they're so good. Like, to me, they're up there with Expulso.
Okay. That is 2. That's fair. Like, yeah, they're go-to.
Yes.
The fact that they're go-to.
Yes.
Okay. Crucio is going down. All right, that's fair. How do you feel about the Whomping Willow being there right now?
I don't know. Because it sits in the middle.
Yeah.
So it limits where people can move, which is nice. But it can, as an Incendio and boom, or even Acrobenchula Venom and done. But it's so tanky. So
if opponent is not ready for it, you're done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do think it's higher value-wise than the cards we have down there. Maybe not as high. Maybe I would move. So, Niffler's so good. I think it's good. I think it's good there.
Let's see. I wish I would be able to move baby Manticores up, but I feel like they're in a good spot. They're all in B.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are we underrating anyone? Let's see.
I think Stupefy is underrated.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the top B.
I think because it's up there. I think, yeah. I think you get more value out of it more so than Protega Diabolica. I think I would switch Protega Diabolica and Glacier.
Okay. Yeah, all because it's 5 too. Fiendfire behind those 3.
Ooh.
What 3?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Also, the Flash says I feel like the Atmosphere Charm is better than Incendio.
They're same. They're almost the same, but I think Incendio does more damage.
It does.
And even though you can kind of get rid of it, it's hard to avoid. It's hard to avoid both.
Right. Like
it's impossible to. Well, yeah, it's hard to avoid both.
Like you can use like Nebulous, for example. You can use the Nebulous to hide from Atmosphere Charm, but you can't. But you can use Incendio. Somebody's just sitting
to
in the
get
Nebulous
them out.
pile.
That's
you know
why
what I'm
it's
saying?
so universal.
Yeah.
Incendio is just universal.
Yeah.
But what do you mean? What was the suggestion about where to put?
I don't know. Fiendfire behind. I'm still looking for that answer. Yo, we got more people saying Atmosphere Charm over Incendio.
Really?
Stefan just put I second Atmosphere Charm.
Hey, I'm okay putting it right behind it, not all the way back there. What I'm okay with is just taking this.
So let's put it right beside each other then. Let's put it right beside each other.
Yeah.
Because what do we have right behind Incendio?
Book of Monsters.
Okay, yeah.
Cassandra, Confringo, Apogno. I want to put Apogno higher, honestly. It's only 2, but you got to be close. Maybe it's
I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at Apogno being higher.
Like
right next to Confringo.
Yeah.
I would not be mad at that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm liking this. What about does anyone deserve to go into S or have been downgraded from S?
That's a great question.
Is 4 worthy of the S? I mean, sorry, if it is Incendio worthy of the S? Nah, they're good in A. They're good in the top A. I think they're good in top A.
Yeah.
Then I like how Bombastic Bomb box just sits there in the S.
Yeah,
top, as being the top card. Literally, just as a little box with bombs.
Weasley created. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree should be higher in my opinion, says Jenny. Ooh.
The only thing I see it like, again, in duels, it's more manageable, much more manageable than solo. Like I see a solo, it's a great control card. It's already an A, but the question is it that much better than Fiendfire?
I think I
haven't used much, so I can't really.
I haven't used Fiendfire that much because I just got it.
Okay.
Also. So I can't speak on it. Like the Phoenix and Fiendfire, I got like pretty within like a week of each other in the past 2 weeks. So I can't speak on Fiendfire. I can speak on Whopping Willow, and that got me through Deathly Dell.
Oh, okay. But that's 4. So there it's very
good in the Forbidden Forest. It's very good in Forbidden Forest. And I think it's top tier in the Forbidden Forest. I think it's pretty good in duels. You don't really see it in social adventure. I think is great in class, especially against in your charms class against a troll or anything else, maybe care of magical creatures. But I have problems seeing it higher than Orb of Water or even Aguamenti, honestly.
Right.
Just because it's MP. I think the MP doesn't match the output it does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sort of okay where it is right now, I feel like. Because I kind of like Fiendfire.
Yeah.
I think it's good. It's an A. It's a decent A. It's a decent A.
I agree. Let me go down. Let's go down to B right quick. See if there's anything we want to move up. Not so much into another tier.
You
but
wanted
maybe...
to talk about more of the AK if it's in the right spot.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I wanted to move AK down to C.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like the top C? It's in the
yeah. I can see it. I can see it like next. I can see it above the Ashwinder. I can see it above the Ashwinder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad at being behind Daniel.
All right. What else in B that is like, ooh, that's a good card actually? Well, to me, that's Baby Manticores.
Yeah. I would. Ashwinder is a high C. That's fair.
Okay, let's take a look again at D. We have Acrobenchula Venom, Sidelong Apparition, Howler, Kevin, Tebow, and Blast-Ended Scroot.
I think D is fine.
Yeah. Unicorn. Then in C we have Unicorn, a stack of monsters. Honestly, well, no, I don't know. Protego Totalum. Yeah, those are good. I think C looks good.
Yeah.
I might. You know what? Do you think Centaurs and Spiders are more worthy together with Ashwinder than AK?
Yeah.
So I would do this. There's Ashwinder. Oh wait, no, I'm doing something wrong. Like this, and then there are Spiders. Maybe not Spiders. I'll put Spiders after the AKs.
Hey, Stargazer Tim, he said, I just got here. Can you start over for me? It took us 3 hours to get this part.
Oh my god. Yo, what? I was like, I thought like maybe 15 minutes ago it was getting to 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like it's 3.
It's already passed. Yeah.
Yo. But we did finish the thing.
We did finish it.
Okay, let me zoom out a little bit here.
Let's look at what we've done.
One more. Okay. Not bad. The B is really thick. It's a thick boy. Look at that B.
I know.
Also, I could rename stuff here. That's cool. I like it.
I'm not mad at this. I like this. I like this.
It feels like though, like Orb of Water could be higher, but I don't even have the card to judge it, so I don't. Yeah, this is cool. So, but definitely, I don't know what I learned from this. I now want to try more of the broom. Definitely want to experiment with that.
With the Pugno. Yeah.
And I want to try building a deck around the Womp and Willow and trying to go up there in solos. Only in solos, so.
Yeah. I think it shines in forest and duos, but solos, I would love to see a Whomping Willow deck. That would be fun to see.
Yeah, because again, like, if that one guy is not ready for that Whomping Willow, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me. And even if he is, he's still wasting NP for that tree.
Mm-hmm.
While you're resting there. It's a really good control card.
Mm-hmm.
even
It
though
really is.
it's not really control card, but it is.
Yeah. I think it's Let me see what they call when they look at it as. Because I would not be surprised if they looked at it as a front row.
Neville Echo. You say Neville Echo is good with Fire Crab, Willow, and Egg. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where's the Fire Crab, by the way? I forgot him.
Fire Crab we had I think in
middle
C,
B. Middle
B?
of a B.
Yeah, that's fine. Fire Crab I think could be higher.
So if Womp and Willow is all the way up there, I think they're similar in some way.
They are.
So
they are
either
very
we
similar.
put Womp and Willow all the way there, or we put Fire Crab right below.
Right, exactly.
So what do we do?
They do kind of similar stuff. So
is Fire Crab A though? And Womp and Willow, are they both A or they're both B?
I think Fire Crab is A.
Really?
I love my summons though. I love my summons.
Okay.
But Fire Crab does nothing. The thing is, both the Fire Crab and Whomping Willow, if they're going against like a Hermione deck, they really don't do anything. Because they're just standing there. So you hope they're only good against like summons or companions who kind of move around. But if you're using spells, you can just attack from afar, and you Whomping Willow and Fire Crabs are just sitting there doing nothing, and you wasted 10 MP for both of them to be on the field.
Right.
So I think high B or middle B is good for the Fire Crab.
Okay.
Whomping Willow just shines in the Forbidden Forest. So I'm not mad at it being a low A. I wouldn't be mad at it being a high B either.
Okay.
Yeah, Willow can pull people. Yeah. Let me see the exact description, but I think this is a good list.
Yeah.
For two people who've
like
been playing the game for a month now. I think this is a good list.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder if how many more cards we're gonna get in the next couple.
Oh my gosh. So I was watching Harry Potter Magic Awakened Central. Shout out to Sora, Big's fellow ambassador with us over the ambassador program. And she's been playing in the Taiwanese server. And they have I saw 5 new cards I've never seen before.
Wow.
One of them was Expecto Patronum.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's no Expecto Patronum yet.
They have a new Azkaban card.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I thought it was a fake thing, but no, just
It's
like
real.
an actual Azkaban as a card.
They have the Golden Snitch. They have the Obscurus as a card.
Ooh.
And then companions, I saw Snape, Luna.
We don't even have a Bombarda Maxima or anything like that.
No, yeah. Ben, there's a ton of cards we don't have yet. There's a ton of cards we don't have.
So
yet.
they're gonna be just rolling things out.
Yeah, So we are in store for a lot of fun if we can just wait it out.
Ooh, a Snape companion.
Yeah, companion, not Echo. Companion.
Right.
Litwick
Harry,
as an Echo,
Harry
I think.
companion.
Yeah. Harry companion too. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna download this image.
Yay.
Save or download.
Let's
this
take a
is good.
screenshot and go
All right, it's downloaded. I'm gonna send it to you once we finish.
Yes.
This is good.
I can't wait for all the hate we're gonna get.
I know. No, of course, everyone is gonna have their own preferences.
Yeah.
Like, if it was just purely my deck, I think Baby Manticores would be in A, possibly, and then I would have Glacius Maxima higher, and mostly because it's a matter of preference for sure. For sure. Overall, I like this deck. This is cool. This tier list.
Yeah, I think it's a good spread of options and opinions here. So.
And I don't feel too horrible for putting those 6 spells in the D.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's good. All right, guys, for you, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions for tactics? Anything?
Yeah. Sound
Anything
off.
specific? Yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Speak now. By the way, James, do you have anything like from your heart to share? Like, I just learned this, and this is a tip. Here's a tip.
No, honestly, overall, just especially with the game, make sure you treat it as such. It's a game, you know. Don't spend too much time if you find like it's absorbing you and taking time away from other things that could be important in your life. Make sure you put it down. We were talking to Retro and it was like, yo, like I get obsessed with like duels and you just want to keep doing the next duel and stuff. Sometimes just take a breather, take a break, put the game down, you know, walk around, go for a walk, get some water, stretch, you know, see how the family's doing, you know. So outside, because like I get obsessed with this game and I just want to do everything I can, whether it's making content or just playing overall. But you know, sometimes take a step back.
That's a good advice. Plus also like how it is built, like free service, you have a lot of packs, and so it's kind of like, you know, when you watch shorts or TikTok, like it's fast, it's like short term, and you get that satisfaction, and so that makes you want to be doing more. So it's like
you have that
it can get addictive. I see that.
Yep.
I see that.
Yeah.
All right, we have a question from The Flash. How do you think the game will be in a year from now? Obviously, it's been out for a while for CN servers, but central servers. But I think it's an interesting thought.
That is a great thought.
I think it will continue growing a little because it's like a live service. They'll continue adding little new quests and cards and enriching new things, throwing things that you can experiment with.
I think it's going to depend on the casual player, what they are drawn to with this game. The dueling stresses people out. I'm just going to be upfront. The dueling stresses a lot of people out. It makes people feel like they aren't as good or they aren't as successful. So their value lowers sometimes when they're dueling. And so it depends on the casual player if this game can keep the casual player engaged. Because the root of it, the meat and potatoes of this game is dueling. But if this game can keep those casual players occupied and engaged continuously with other things like Forbidden Forest, like, you know, classes, like exploration, photo mode, even the story, then I think we'll be good. So our culture, the Western culture, is totally different than the Eastern culture. It really is.
Yeah, that's really for sure. And that's why you probably see like less people knowing about Magic Awaken, because it kind of goes past their radars in terms of like, oh, well, I don't really into that. But then because I see so many people like, oh my God, like this is a game I would be playing.
Exactly.
But their first impression, because they like, oh, this is for iOS or Android, they're like, no, thank you. That's not for me.
Game, yeah.
So through seeing like James's gameplay and me playing and showing some footage in the videos, that like, oh wait, what? Like, why I never heard about this?
Yeah, is this on PC? Where
like what?
From?
Yeah. So many people didn't even know about it. So yeah, but also you said right, like if you have that, you know, people in the community like have been following, that's even like more helpful because you get to hang out and do that stuff. Because when you team up, for example, I was teaming up with Roxy. That's a different situation when I'm playing by myself.
Yeah,
it's a different beast, and I see like you can get frustrated from losing a lot of times. So when you're in a team, it's a different vibe. And but at the end of the day, because again, I had two servers on the Sphinx server where I'm on PC. I have like my social club is called Snow Knight Army, and it's filled up. It's maxed out. But on the Opalai, I have like three members there. It's like where what's going on?
Yeah.
So I'm trying. It's like
I'm going to be interested in with Ben and I being part of the ambassadors program. That might be something we could get access to. I don't know if we'll be able to share, but maybe insight into players' patterns, the type of players, by kind of gauging the averages. So
Right.
spellbook average, for example, is a good indicator of where people are in comparison to, the Taiwanese servers. Yes, they're going to be higher, but what's the low end of the spellbook levels, and what's the high end for us, for those who are in global? And that can tell you where people are putting their currency, their time, and money into the game. If it's not battles, then they're going to have a lower one. If it is battles, they're going to have a higher spellbook level, or at least higher specific card levels to help with that, because you're going to need it. So I just think, again, if they're able to cater to the casual player, the hardcore player is always going to be there and is going to find a way to play the game and enjoy the game and keep grinding the game. Those aren't the ones you're worried about. Just like with movies, you want the casual audience and you want to bring those in. So hopefully cats like myself, Ben, Green, Harry Potter, Magic Awakens Central, CeeLo, and other ambassadors and other content creators can bring in the casual players and let them know, hey, this is a fun game to play when you have some downtime on your phone, and play with others, and meet other Wizarding World fans and stuff. So that's our job, to help encourage others to try this game, because it is a fun game. It is fun.
It is,
and there's so much stuff to do. But again, with the question, a year from now, it's just going to depend how they cater to the casual people, regarding success.
Yeah, and I think I like it. That's true. The Flash, like, it is for, if you're a Harry Potter fan and you like be part of the lore, that's it. It's so easy. You have a phone. you can get into it super fast. And I like how they go forward with the story. Like, they go beyond Harry Potter and like exploring those things. And it's, even though like the story is more like, again, for 12, it's more family friendly. Like, because now we ended up with Deathly Hallows being so dark and gloomy, and I remember that. Here we kind of go back to some charming parts about it, but also some mystery. But it's still cool exploring new stuff, going forward, seeing where Neville is working right now, or what's up with George, who lost Fred, or was it like that, right? George lost Fred. Okay, so it's interesting exploring that.
It is. I think Tim makes a good point. I feel like with the changes to the Forbidden Forest this week, i.e. the lanterns, they're really emphasizing dueling and or monetizing buying more lanterns in order to play that aspect of the game. It's, I will say, I hope they add more features with the social adventure. This is a free to play game, so there's going to be things they did. I agree. I'm not a fan of the certain changes to Forbidden Forest. I love the access to the legendary echoes, but at the same time, it kind of feels like you have to pay for that in order to get that. And legendary echoes are only good for battles and duels and stuff, because like you can survive and do well in any part of the game outside of duels with epic, echoes. So.
But like, for example, for me, the person who doesn't really play too many mobile games anymore, at least I played as a kid, and I played Injustice. I remember I loved that game so much. But yeah, coming back from RPGs that you pay $60 for and going into a free game where everything's free, but it's monetized in a different way, and there's like packs and ads coming at you all the time, can get super, super overwhelming. That's what I get. But that's why I ground myself, and I first go for the story, or I then I start exploring the castle, go into the Forbidden Forest, and if I hit a wall, like there's a boss I cannot beat, I'm like, okay, it's time to upgrade, it's time to do stuff, it's time to, and then that's when I go do classes or follow those little mission tasks to get more keys, to get more cards, upgrade, do more duels, and then duels is fun, but it's cool to keep in mind that this is everyone's having fun. And testing things out.
And the stuff that they have coming, because I did do the betas, and a big thing that's not currently in that the Flash mentioned is Quidditch.
Oh, and that's what I noticed. There is Quidditch practices, but it's not like...
It's not in the game yet. They're reworking the feature right now.
I see.
So, Quidditch was amazing, and sometimes it was during specific days, and then they changed it during the soft launch apparently, where it was a lot you were able to do it every day, like dancing. So I was like, I hope they bring that back. I hope that's a thing. And that's just, again, another feature in the game that allows us to do stuff outside of duels that could be stressful for some people. And I think more so than anything, if you are enjoying the game and playing it, I think the best part and the part you should be focusing on is connecting with other folks. I think that's the best aspect of any game. If you're able to play, connect, and share experiences with people, that kind of makes you feel like you're not alone if you're having some trouble in dueling, or it makes you feel like you're not alone in your excitement for dueling. And you can kind of just bounce ideas off of each other and share experiences and, you know, learn and grow at the same time, all as a community. So if anything, if you see people kind of like frustrated, I can't do this and do that, encourage people to join Ben's Discord, my Discord, the main Discord for the Harry Potter Magic Awaken, Facebook groups, you know, Instagram. I'm sure
we're there too.
We're all over, like we're everywhere. So there's ways to connect if you just look. So if you're one of those people watching this on Replay Squad, or if you have friends who are like that who are playing the game right now, I encourage them to connect with people for sure.
Or if you're playing and doing duels and you found someone like, oh, this was fun, we worked together pretty well, send an invite. Send a friend invite and add them to, I don't know, go to their club, check it out. Add a friend.
Well said.
But again, if you guys want to join my Snow Knight army on Opalai, it's there. Look it up. I pop up there time to time. But like it's so low because I've been there since the beginning and I'm still on troll. Because there's only 3 of us, we barely do any difference. There's like it's hilarious. All right, but I think we're going to be wrapping things up. This was fun.
This was fun.
We rated the entire card list of the game. It felt so big, like, oh my god. And it did take a long time. It's going to be 3.5 hours. Wow.
I think we did good with 75 cards. And trying to, you know, argue or figure out where they fit, especially getting help with chat. I think we did good.
Yeah.
I think it's solid.
And hopefully this serves as some inspirations. Inspirations. Inspirations to test things out, because I'm going to be doing that for sure.
Yes, that's the big part. Try out the cards. Yes. Well said.
All right. Well, James, you want to do no one did. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of likes or anything. I don't know if you need to do a spin.
I'll do an in-chair spin.
In-chair. Okay.
I'll do one. All right. Let me do it right quick. I got you guys. See how fast I can go right quick.
Hey. All right. Almost. Oh, there you go. There you go.
We went around.
By the way, my Lumos actually works. Look. Nox.
Chair wet.
It works. It's good. Oh my god. I now remember it. Then half of the stream is the webcam audio.
I was like, oh no.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to be like, oh, maybe that's just your mic, but no, it's okay.
No.
I didn't want to say anything.
No,
You're like,
say
"Is
something
this your
next
mic?
time because I was
Is
about to
is this your
say.
mic?"
I turned on and I was like, okay. Because I have a second webcam because I'm
Right.
using Elgato face cam, and then I have a second webcam for desk stuff. So when we open Chocolate Frogs or comic books and stuff like that, or even merch and stuff from fans, like I have that. And it was detecting the one that was facing down. So
right.
it was just like,
Well,
sorry.
it's all right. At least you were heard, and we were
able to talk to each
we
other.
were doing everything, so it's all
Yeah.
great. Now we'll be looking forward to future collabs. But thank you, James, so much. I'm sure you guys know James. Make sure you give a follow. Follow us on Twitter, and join our what are they called? In game. Find us in games.
Social clubs. Yeah. Find them. Just send friend requests. I think you're just Ben, right? Ben Snow.
Ben Snow.
Yeah.
it's Ben
XpectoGO here. Yeah. Send friend requests.
Yeah.
We're accepting.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll be wrapping it up, and we'll be bringing you more amazing content from week to week for Magic Awakens and Hogwarts Legacy. And then there's also Quidditch Champions coming up eventually, sometime, maybe next week, maybe this. We don't know. So there's, I think, great time to be a Harry Potter fan in general. So we'll be seeing each other again.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you, guys. And we'll be dozing off. There's no outro. Bye. Bye, everybody.